You know what time it is. It's time for Late Nights with Santana. So sit back, get your popcorn, tap the screen, and enjoy. Up for a moment to talk to him and really kind of explain to him like what's happening on the ground in South Carolina, and then his live ended. That was weird. His live ended, and I don't know if he ended it or what the case may be, but I didn't get to talk to him. They're holding on to their feelings now, though. Yeah, they are. They are. It's super interesting. Like, they are lashing out, and they're a bit irrational. It's weird. MAGA and Trump went away 4 years ago. Democrats keep it alive. That's absolutely not true. Listen, if MAGA and Trump went away, thank you for the heart, me Halo. What's going on, Halo? If they went away 4 years ago, then who are these people that keep coming up and having these conversations with me? So I think the movement is officially over. But, you know, we have to vote. We have to vote, and we have to get them up out the paint. She's Peach, you're not scared? You're not. I don't see you requesting up to have a conversation with me. So you must be scared. Guys, let's tap the screen as we start to come into the live. Tap the screen, share the live out. Let's get up to 15,000 likes. That's the buy-in to open up the panel. We need to get this thing to 15,000 likes so we can open up the panel, because it seems like there's some Trump supporters here, there's some MAGA supporters here, and they want to have this conversation. I want to have this conversation with them. So let's tap the screen, get it up to 15,000 likes so we can go ahead and open up the panel. We have to vote for Trump. Who is we? Are you speaking French? Oh, yeah, you're a bot. You're a bot. You're absolutely a bot. Absolutely a bot. Yeah. What's going on, Rick? South Carolina. Jeff says South Carolina for Trump. Yeah, I mean, you know, South Carolina for Trump is like saying water for fish. I don't know what you really want me to say about that. You know, I lived in South Carolina, and I will say that they are good for voting against their own interests. They keep voting for Lindsey Graham, right? And he does not. They voted for Strom Thurmond for the longest. Black representations were paid with black. First of all, yeah, you're definitely not allowed in my live. I don't know, you know, white Chris, like, yeah, no. Yeah, we don't want to hear that. We don't want to hear from you. You are not invited to the cookout. So peace. Our only hope. What's our only hope? We must demand the Department of Homeland Security and arrest listen, G-Man. It's crazy how, like, you guys out loud say the Project 2025 propaganda. Rick, thank you for the baby ghost. Look, the baby ghosts are already gone. Look, I freaking love spooky season. I love spooky season. And I love the baby ghost. That's like so awesome. So much so that I'm going to run that back. I'm going to run the baby ghost back again, because I freaking love the baby ghost, because I love spooky season. Guys, tap the screen. Let's get up to 15,000 likes. Share the live out. Let's keep it going. I want to get these conversations going. There are a lot of Trump supporters that are chirping in the chat, and I'm hoping they want to come up. I'm hoping they want to have a conversation, because, you know, they're very spirited in the chat. In the meantime, guys, again, tap. Let's get it up to 15,000 likes so we can open up the panel. Also, please remember, remember that we do have our daily donation goal, which is $150. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all my pay links are in the bio. It's all going to be the same, Santana24J. If you want to support the live, if you enjoy the live, the best way to do so is through Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. Also, don't forget, our goal for today for subs is 230. So 230 subs is our goal. So if you could tap the screen if you're interested in joining as a subscriber, please do so. So again, guys, tap, tap, tap. Let's get to 15,000 likes. Once we are at 15,000 likes, we will open up the panel. I have a special guest with me right now. Chris, my brother, how are you?
I'm doing good. Can you hear me? I got my microphone in.
I can hear you. I can hear you. Just an FYI. Oh, thank you for the heart me. So I have you right now in my co-host spot, and she will kick you out of her spot once she gets here. So we're gonna have to move you on the panel.
Hey man, freaking I can just move one box to the right now. Just so.
Can you do that? How do you do that?
So what I do, I just exit and then I literally I tap the box I want to go in, then it puts me in that box. So
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm gonna show you real quick. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. Guys, we're almost there. We're at 13,000 likes. So tap the screen. Let's get it up to 15,000 likes. We're almost there. Holy smokes! Did we knock the Holy smokes! We knocked the baby ghost out again. You guys are going off. Thank you so much. You know what? Ooh. So we had a bit of a hard time with this one last night, but I'm gonna put it back out just to see if we can do it. It's the Witchy Kitty. Yeah, we didn't close out the Witchy Kitty last night, but I'm adding the Witchy Kitty. Guys, we are at 15,000 likes. So at this point, the panel is now. Look at that, Chris. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, man, hit you with the magic trick.
I know, right?
Now you see me, now you don't.
I learn something every single time. Guys, we're going to go ahead and start opening up the panel. I don't know where Erica is, but, we will move forward. So we have a couple of people. If you are interested in coming up and having a conversation, if you are a Kamala Harris supporter, if you are a Donald Trump supporter, please go ahead and request up. We're going to have an amazing day. We're at 15,000 likes. Panel, as you start to come in, please mute yourself so we can. Oh, you said you didn't want to come in. Yeah, as you guys come in, please mute yourself so we can, there won't be any type of issues with any echoes or anything like that. So, Chris and I had a great conversation earlier, and the conversation was centered around how detrimental voting for Donald Trump is for the black community. So if you guys missed that, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of great information that was shared. So hopefully we'll be able to have that conversation again. Erica, listen, you're late. I told you. I sent you an invite. I don't know where the guy was. He's spinning. So, yeah, I just moved the box. I need you to request up before somebody else take your spot. I told Chris. Chris was originally in your spot. There we go.
That's hilarious.
Thank you for the heart me.
That is so funny. Hi, good afternoon, guys.
What's going on? Erica, Chris, Erica.
Hi, Chris.
Nice to meet you.
How's everyone doing?
Good.
Hi, Disney.
Yeah. So, guys, we're gonna get ready to get into these conversations. But again, if you are a Donald Trump supporter or a Kamala Harris supporter and you want to join the panel, you want to have a conversation, please go ahead and request up. We're gonna get started here in just a moment. As we are getting rolling, I just want to remind everybody that our goal for today is 300,000 likes. So let's tap the screen. I know we can do it. It's a Saturday. It's going to be a lot of fun. I know we can knock out like 100,000 likes in the first hour, right? I have faith in us. I know we can actually do it. Yeah. So let's do this because I'm looking at the numbers and the numbers are looking kind of slow. We'll give it a minute, but yeah, I know that's exactly what I was just thinking, Erica. We might have to restart it. Hey, Tiffany. Let's see if we can kick this live in the high gear without having to restart it, guys. Keep tapping the screen, share the live out. Let's give it a minute. While we have people up here, Erica, Chris, I know where you stand. Danny, how are you today?
I'm good, and you?
Good, Danny. And just to verify, are you supporting Donald Trump this election cycle or Kamala Harris?
Definitely Kamala.
Okay. Good. Would you like to share with me why you plan on voting for Kamala Harris in this election?
I think Kamala is more for the middle class, which I am, and plus she's not a convicted criminal or a schmapist.
Yeah, Yeah, no, she has not been convicted of any crimes, and she definitely is not out here graping anyone. So that is a great reason to vote for Kamala. Let me ask you a question, if you don't mind. What part of the country are you voting from?
I live in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Ooh, so you are one of the much
The
coveted
states that they want.
swing state voter. Listen,
Yes.
I'm so jealous of you guys because again, so I used to live in South Carolina, which is of course not a swing state. I now live in Washington State, which is not a swing state, and my vote has always, quote unquote, not really mattered. Even though I've always cast it. But I envy those people who live in those states that actually affect the election.
I just wish they would get rid of the electoral college.
Yeah, yeah,
It should be the popular vote that wins the presidency.
yeah. I mean, it's trash. I also think they should go to how do you say ranked voting. I don't know why I just had a brain fart. Anywho, like I think our entire system needs reform, but yeah, the electoral college is nasty work. So yeah, listen, guys, it looks like we are being slowed down. I don't know what's going on with the numbers. So let's do this real quick. We're going to, for everybody on the panel, we're going to go ahead and just do a restart now to get it out of the way and then bring it back up so we can hopefully get this push going and get more people in. So I will do a restart. Everybody, if you're not following me, make sure you follow me. We'll go ahead and do a quick restart, get this thing going back, and we'll start our conversations.
All right.
There we go.
I want to turn the
How to
camera.
love.
Hey, can I just start because I got to get off here? I'm 100% for Project 2025. I just want to put that out there. Project 2025.
Yeah,
That is absolute motherless behavior, my friend.
that was loud.
Can I cast the first stone on this?
My
'Cause
mom
this-
did kill herself. You.
I said
What?
that's
Okay.
What does
motherless
that
behavior.
mean?
I think he's troll. Okay, so I
Yeah.
think he's trolling.
Hey,
I'm not
Alexa,
trolling.
stop.
No home training.
I would genuinely like to talk to you, but I would like to actually talk to you. I would genuinely like to talk to you. Can you just give us 1 second? 1 second, seriously. Okay. Just hold on 1 second.
Hello.
I know. Oh, I definitely want to talk to you. Okay. 1 second. 1 second. Guys, welcome back. Tap the screen. Share the live out. Let's get this going. If you are interested in having a conversation, please request up to the panel. We have one person already on the panel, and he is ready to go. And so we will go ahead and start these conversations a little quick. And I'm sorry, it's Reckless, right? Is Reckless? Okay. Reckless, how are you this Saturday?
I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, I see you're a little bit. Are you jacked up on Mountain Dew?
Dude, I'm all jacked. Hey, I actually met that guy before, though, believe it or not. He went to college in Nashville.
Really?
In that video. Yeah, that's funny. If you're talking about the video, I'm all jacked up on Mountain Dew.
I'm all jacked up on Mountain Dew.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
well, it was
I
in a
love
movie
Talladega
show.
Nights.
Well, no. But a guy said it in a viral video. It was like, it went viral like 2010.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay,
He was,
okay.
he was a
I'd
little
have caught
skinny
it.
hillbilly guy. Yeah.
okay. So let's get into this real quick. Guys, again, tap the screen, share the live out. Let's keep it going. We have our daily gift goal of the kitty thingies or whatever. All right, recklessness. First and foremost, listen. Let me ask you, what part of the country are you from?
I live in Tennessee, Nashville.
Nashville. Okay, so people make fun of me because I'm from South Carolina, and I like camouflage as well. Like I genuinely like. So your camel hat, I dig it, right? But people make
It's
fun of
vintage,
me.
Bass Pro. But
Yeah, no. But people make fun of me because like I like camouflage as well. But I'm like, I'm a Southerner. Like that's the thing. So one, I dig that. Two, tell me why you are supporting Donald Jimothy Trump in the 2024 presidential election, and then we're gonna go to Project 2025.
Okay. 2025. But I really don't honestly know enough about. Hey, give me that. I don't know enough about Project 2025. All right, go. But so I was kind of just trolling on that
Yeah.
because I really don't know a whole lot about that. But no, I'm a huge Trump supporter because of, I mean, the policies he did and everything that he did while he was president.
What policies? What did he do? Break it down for me.
Okay. Well, do you want to start with the tariffs? Maybe we could start with the tariffs.
Yeah, if you want to, absolutely.
Yeah. So Donald Trump made Argentina. He didn't make them. He spoke with them and worked out a deal with Argentina to lift the pork ban. So that made a lot of farmers a lot of money when they lifted the pork ban. That's one big thing that he did that I think really helped out the farmers. Another one he did, if you want to just keep going, Trump and Brazil's president got together and worked out a deal to where they bought USA wheat. Instead of buying it from other places, they bought it from the USA. You can fact check this. It's
I am right now. No worries.
Yeah, so
That's
you
exactly
can
what
look
I'm
at the
doing.
Argentina one first, and then look at the Brazil one, and then I can get to the USA beef. So Trump and China worked out a deal. They were supposed to buy $200 billion worth of beef from us. Unfortunately, they didn't fall through what they were supposed to do, but they did buy 58% more beef from us than they previously were. So
Hold on. So going back to this, actual, you
Argentina?
said that, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So when with the port ban, when did he work? Okay, hold on. Let's see.
Yeah, you'll find it. He's got a dick for it.
Also,
Yeah,
if you need
because-
some,
Go ahead, Chris.
I'm actually an Argentinian dual citizen. So if you need context,
Yeah, go right ahead.
Yeah.
Go right ahead.
Beautiful country, brother.
I'm a little bit biased, but it's the most beautiful country in South America. So I'm just gonna go ahead and drape this flag over me while we go over lemon, steel, and like a bunch of other things as well. All right, so what he did with Argentina did not really benefit us from a very nominal amount, and here's why. One of the very first things that he did was with lemons. Do you know what happened with lemons, Mr. Reckless?
Well, no, I'm talking about pork. It was like $7 billion worth of
Yeah,
pork.
no, but like that,
Yeah.
no. So that
Wait. I thought you said port. Like a dog. I've been sitting here looking for a port ban. You said pork.
No.
I've been looking for a port. I'm like, I can't find a. I don't know what he did with the port.
Yeah, P-O-R-K.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay,
pork.
Cool.
Like
Yeah,
pigs.
we can actually go through
Yeah.
that as well too. But let's start with lemons, then we'll go to steel, then we'll go to pork, and there was like one other one I forgot for the commodities. So let's start with lemons, right? He was accusing, Argentina of shipping us insecticide-infested lemons, which actually didn't end up being the case. So essentially, he did this lemon ban that actually kind of broke even with us. Now let's go over to steel, right? He did this with Peru as well. I do agree that kind of having that conglomerate on steel was actually semi-effective, but it still doesn't trump the amount of steel that we make ourselves. Now, the last one, pork, actually, I don't have that much context on, so, host, if you can fill me in
Didn't
on
we
it.
sell U.S. steel to Japan?
Yeah, yes. And that's not the only person, but yes, Japan is one of our biggest consumers of American-made steel. Yeah, but pork,
No, I think they bought U.S. steel, the company.
No, I was talking about like the actual commodity steel. But host, if you can fill me in on the pork one, that's the only one I'm not familiar on.
Yeah, I'm still reading up. And let's see.
I think the point I was just trying to make, even if they buy U.S. steel and it's owned by Japan, just like all of our assets, I mean, like, we're being taken advantage of here. Whether, this partisanship isn't getting us anywhere. We just got to recognize that.
Hold on
it's
one
the
second. Hold on.
establishment versus the American people.
Hold on one second. Patrick, just to verify, because well, first of all, I didn't get to introduce you once you joined the panel, but Welcome.
Thanks for having me, man.
Absolutely.
I appreciate it. I'm watering my trees out here.
No worries. Just to level set, are you a Kamala Harris supporter or a Donald Trump supporter?
I'm not a Republican or a Democrat. I support Trump just because he's the first nominee since the 60s to not get a nomination without the he got the nomination without the blessing of that party. And both parties are so centralized. Since 68.
Wait. Hold on. How did he not get the blessing of the Republican Party when he owns the Republican Party?
What he does now after he's taken it over in 2016 with all the Never Trumpers, they did everything they could.
But they fell in line with him. They fell in line with him behind the RNC and definitely pushed him.
Well, we now have his daughter-in-law, the head of the RNC, so he owns the RNC, and that's why he's doing a pretty good job cleaning up the voter rolls and doing some pretty good things. So I'm okay with that.
Okay,
but
all right.
He definitely did not get the blessing. Like Bernie Sanders didn't get the blessing, and they select every presidential nominee every time from a small select group of people, both sides. Nikki Haley's no different than Hillary Clinton, or Nikki Haley's no different than
Okay, hold on, because now we're going off on a tangent. All right, cool. Slow down 1 second. All right, so Trump. All right, perfect. In the back pocket. 1 second. Rick, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. And Rick, this election cycle, are you supporting Donald Trump or Kamala Harris?
I am a Trump supporter.
Okay. All right. E, are you still there? Erica, are you there?
I'm here.
Okay, just checking. All right, hold on 1 second. We got a couple other people that's joining the panel. You know what? I think we just started off so hot, and everybody came in. All right. Oh, Corey. You got to mute.
Mean basically there's a lot of Trump haters in the party. And
Hold on 1 second. Corey, do me a favor, because you have an echo. Hold on. I'm putting you back on mute. Listen. Don't get out of the lot. Just go like you're checking a text message, and then come back. It should fix the echo. I'm putting you back on mute, Corey. Just with your phone, just go check a text message and come right back. That should take the echo away.
Oh, well, I had my Bluetooth on. Is that better?
Oh, yep. There we are. All right, perfect.
I had my Bluetooth on my speaker, so I shut it off.
Got it. All right. I'm sorry.
Coming in hot.
Okay, perfect. So let's do this. So now we have the panel full officially. So let me level set, get everybody here. So the blueprint. Are you supporting Donald Trump or Kamala Harris this election cycle?
Trump, baby, let's go. Oh shit, that's blueprint. My fault.
Yeah.
Everybody's so excited.
I don't turn my camera on. I'm new to this.
Yeah. Hold on 1 second. I'm sorry. The blueprint. You're supporting who?
Madam Vice President Kamala Harris, and I'm gonna tell you why I'm not supporting Donald Trump.
Well, hold that thought just for a moment, because I'm trying to get around to the panel, and I want to check in with everybody, and then we'll get into it.
All right, you got that.
Okay, perfect. Next, Corey, are you supporting this election cycle, Donald Trump or Kamala Harris?
Trump all day long. Trump 2024, baby, let's go.
Okay, so let's see here.
How come my camera won't turn on?
You might not have enough followers to do so.
Oh, shit,
yeah, it might be a TikTok thing.
I'm about to blow up with that.
Okay. Rick, I've already checked in with you, and then Nate. I don't want to make any assumptions, but looking at your PFP, I could possibly make one. Are you supporting Kamala Harris or Donald Trump this election cycle?
Harris and Walls.
Okay, perfect. Ooh. All right, guys. So just to let you know where we are, and just to introduce the panel, and then I'm going to do a quick PSA. We have Recklessness, Patrick, Corey, and Rick are supporting Donald Trump. We have Chris and the Blueprint and Nate that are supporting Kamala Harris. And then we have my co-host, Erica. So we will get started here in just 1 second, guys. I would like to say, tap the screen. We're only at 5.7 thousand likes. Listen, I can already tell this is going to be a good conversation, and I promise you I will cut the comments off, and so only people who are subs will be able to talk. So let's get these likes moving. Tap the screen. Let's get up to 50,000 likes. Share the live out. We also have our daily donation goal, which is $150. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. All my pay links are in the bio. It's going to be the same, Santana24J for all of it. If you like the live, if you want to support the live, the best way to do so is through that donation. Everything is accepted. Anything is appreciated. And please, please, please don't forget about Erica. All of her pay links are in the bio, and she is actually taking donations for a great cause. Anything that you donate to Erica will go to Hope's Women's Center in Arizona to help against domestic V. And anything that you guys send her as far as the donation, I will match. Erica, you have your hand up.
Yes. All right. So normally we like talk to each other. We haven't gotten the opportunity to do that today.
Yeah.
Filled up pretty quickly. How are you today?
I'm good. I'm good.
All right.
It's been an active day.
Oh, same here.
Yeah.
I'm doing the bedding right now, the laundry. So like, don't talk about my background. The boys, Bubs had his soccer game this morning. It started off rough, but they came away with the W. So yay! So 4-0.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And I spent way too much money today. But yeah. So now that I got that out of the way, let's talk to some Trump and Harris supporters. Yay.
Absolutely. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to go back to recklessness. So guys, just to kind of level set and let you know, thank you for the heart me. Recklessness was telling us why he is supporting Donald Trump this election cycle, and he was talking about more so the specific help that he feels like the tariffs cause with lifting the pork ban in Argentina and things along those lines. So I don't want to misstate or really miss your point, recklessness. But overall, can you kind of give like a quick recap for everybody on the panel why you are supporting Donald Trump this election cycle, please?
Yeah, I can. I mean, I would go on for hours and hours if I went through all of it. But,
Please don't.
yeah. I ain't got time for that. Today's my cheat meal day, so I got a big hamburger waiting for me. So the Brazil, Trump went to Brazil, talked to their president, and I'm not going to say made them, but he worked out a deal with Brazil to start buying wheat and other stuff from us, along with he went to Argentina, talked to Argentina, got them to lift the pork ban because there was a pork ban. There was a pork ban. I believe it started in the 60s. I could be wrong, but Trump got that lifted.
Yeah, it was like It was like a 25-year ban, and importing pork. It's still cheaper to import from Mexico. Yeah, 1992.
Okay, maybe it was 90s. Okay, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, but it was still 25 years, so it's all that's still a pretty good time frame. And yeah, but I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Just a couple more things. So here's where liberals and Democrats get stumped. Is Trump and also governors can affect the price of gas and diesel. That is a very real thing. Presidents and governors can affect the price of gas and diesel. He opened up the Arctic refuge wildlife up there in Alaska and all that. Trump did that, which made more drilling. I understand we're drilling more in America right now, but under Trump we had super low gas and diesel prices. And then he doubled the child.
I just want to interject real quick, just so we're clear. We're not drilling more than we ever have, but we are producing more than we ever have. Because a lot of these wells were offline. They plugged them back in and just went live with them.
Yeah, I mean, to be specific, we are producing more oil than ever before. But Erica, Chris, just to kind of kick it over to either one of you first.
I gotta go see that.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, okay, no worries.
I'll be back on.
We'll be on for 3 hours. So if you want to come back, just join us.
Okay, all right. Bye.
All right, thank you. Well, I guess since he's gonna drop, I'll just speak to it then. The one call out that I have, even looking at, I do need to do a little bit more research on the pork and also the wheat. But the one thing that I can definitely speak to you. I think you guys lost me for a second. Am I back? Okay. The one thing that I can't speak to is the actual oil and the gas. Yeah. So Trump actually was bad for gas, not in the sense of like he caused the prices to. Chris, were you saying something?
Oh no, I was pointing up at you because I know you're about to speak facts.
Oh yeah.
I was pointing up.
Yeah, no. So Trump actually, so the reason why the gas prices did what they did, right, is because Donald Trump went to OPEC after years and years of saying cut prices, cut prices, cut prices. During COVID, he went C19. Sorry. C19. During C19, he went to OPEC and he said, "Hey, we need to cut production." And for something that he said was only going to happen for 2 weeks, he signed an agreement to cut production for 2 years. And not only did he sign an agreement to cut production for 2 years, he also allowed his son-in-law, Jared Kushner, to cut deals with Saudi Arabia to sell off 16 of our oil refineries that we have here in the U.S. And so once the production was cut, and the world decided to open back up because we were in a better place with C19. They couldn't keep up with the requests of the production of gas to put these vehicles on the road. And then also gas prices started to raise and they realized, hey, these Americans are going to pay for gas no matter what the price is. So they jacked up the price. They did not lower it. And if it wasn't for Joseph Robinette Biden, we would still be in kind of a S show when it comes to our gas prices. So with that being said, let me do this. Nate, why are you voting for Kamala Harris in this upcoming election?
Yeah, so I mean, like the two basic reasons would be policy and character. I can start with policy. So really, when we studied Trump policies from his first time as president, the thing that's going to be most remembered is going to be his corporate tax cuts, which just plainly didn't work. Right, so like we're seeing now that corporations are just profiting more, CEOs and shareholders are making more money. They did not, in fact, spread that wealth down, so it just plainly didn't work. Also, his proposed tariffs are a horrendous idea. I'm referring to the 20% tariff, all imports, 40% from China. That would cause inflation and a recession like this country hasn't seen in generations. So yeah, I would say I would start with that. That his policies are just incoherent,
Okay.
and then also there's the fact that he is the only president who ever did not concede an election. So that would go to the character that he's quite frankly a traitor.
Got it. Okay. So Patrick, would you like to respond to Nate as far as what was said about Trump policies? How do you feel about that?
I'll just make this comment. When it comes to the oil and gas production, when you have a president that comes in and on the campaign trail says that he's going to end the fossil fuel industry, and his vice president says she's going to ban fracking, that's not an environment which these companies will expand their infrastructure and resources. Again, the only reason why oil production is as high as it is because they drilled years ago. Oil at one point went negative $37.
Hey, Patrick.
Can I finish my point?
No. We don't care about we don't care about fossil fuels. I mean, I appreciate you trying to get back to that point. I mean, if you want to talk
credit for something you don't care about, you obviously don't know much about.
First of all, I'm not taking credit for anything. I'm just stating facts. Second of all, you want to talk about fracking. Like, if you want to talk about fracking, we can get into the nitty gritty of fracking, what it actually is, and the fact that you don't use fracking. Hold on. The fact that you don't use. Hold on.
Just saying the implications of an administration coming in talking.
Yeah, hold on. The fact that you don't use fracking for actual gas and cars, like, we can talk about that. Again, fracking is pointless. She changed her position on fracking. Who cares? Like, okay, yes, gas prices, cool. Can we talk about the actual policies that Nate?
He's lying.
Corey, just because you change your mind on something doesn't mean you're lying. That's not how a lie works. You know what a lie is? Corey, you know what a lie is? A lie is that Haitians no.
She's a whole lie. Her whole existence is a lie, bro.
Okay, so we're gonna do that. because you're having impulse control issues or something right now. What a lie is telling people that Haitian migrants are eating cats and dogs in Springfield, Ohio. That's a lie. I'm not
I have proof that that's true.
Holy shit. Where are we going? Okay, listen. Patrick, would you like to respond to the policy point that Nate originally brought up, or would you like Corey or Rick to talk about the policies? Which one? Which would you prefer, Patrick?
I was trying to make my point that oil production is only high as it is because these wells have been held off production because there was nowhere to put the oil. There was too much oil, so they had to stop or slow down production because oil went negative 37.
That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. Patrick, you're lying. That's not true.
That doesn't make your statement true. Did oil go down negative $37 a barrel?
Patrick, you just said the reason why they had to slow production is because there was too much oil to store. That's not true. The reason why they stopped production is because the reason why they stopped production is because Donald Jimothy Trump went to OPEC and asked them to cut oil production because of C-19. Stop it. You're lying. You're lying.
Did a barrel of oil go negative 37? Yes or no? And
Patrick,
why would he go negative 37?
Patrick,
because there was nowhere to store it.
Patrick.
Yes. Whatever your name is. You're not proving a point. You're just telling me I'm wrong.
Whatever your name is?
You're not proving a point.
Did oil post?
Okay, Patrick. That's enough.
Okay, all right.
That's enough.
Patrick, oil go negative $37?
Let him
Patrick,
talk.
that's enough.
Trying to cut the mics like they do at the debates and shit, bro. Come on.
Corey. So let's take a whole step back, right? So maybe you guys are new, and maybe this is the first time you've come across, my live, right? Which is cool. I appreciate you being here. But the way that this actual live works is it's a conversation. It's a discussion about topics, and we allow the panel to interact with each other. So when I went to Nate and I introduced Nate and I asked Nate to speak on a topic, I then went to a Trump supporter, which is Patrick, and asked Patrick would he like to speak on the topic. Patrick decides that he wants to speak on a topic that we're already past, and I'm saying no, we're not going to do that. The reason why I'm muting people is because, one, we have decorum here. We have structure. We have impulse control. If you have an issue with impulse control, you can leave the panel. I appreciate you being here, but we're not going to be like that. So, no, I don't want to mute anybody, but I also don't like people talking over each other. That's my point. So, Patrick, you can either have the conversation with Nate about the policy. We can get past the quote-unquote oil conversation, and we can continue with the actual panel discussion, or someone else can answer the question. Either way, I'm good with it.
I still want to have you answer my question. Did oil go negative 37?
I don't know. I would have to look it up. But just for shits and giggles, let's say yes. What does that have to do with Donald Trump going to OPEC and asking them to cut the oil production? What does that have to do with it?
If Donald Trump axed somebody, that'd be an act of violence. So no, he didn't axe anybody, okay? But no, he did tell them that they're...
Fuck out of here. All right.
Yeah, that was ignorant.
Did you hear him?
Yeah, I did.
Thank you.
I did.
Can I comment on why Trump did that?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead, Rick.
Big oil, people think they just make tons all the time. Lots of times they lose lots of money because they have big expenses. And the major oil companies, they were losing tens and tens. I think it was almost $80 billion.
Yeah.
1 year, and he asked to lower production to bring prices up to help save those companies because you don't want them to fall out of business and stuff like that. And so that was one of the reasons. And then when it comes to energy, all energy is connected.
Rick, so, hold on real quick because you said a thing. I'm going to agree with you. You're absolutely right. But do you know also another reason why he was so willing to do that for those quote unquote oil companies?
There's probably a bunch of reasons. He probably has friends who's working them and stuff.
There
like that.
you go. But yeah,
Democrats do
yeah,
too. They're invested in that
but
stuff too.
but also he did have an
Everybody
invested
is.
interest with the people that he quote unquote coalesces with or whatever. So, but I'm
Do you
sorry. Go
remember the
ahead.
guy's name? Sam something?
And then when it comes to energy, stuff's all connected.
Sam?
One of the things that's happening now, why there's more oil production and stuff, and gas production, is a lot of this what nuclear plants got shut down, coal plants got shut down, and so other energy has to be made up somewhere. Because all energy is connected. Because whether it's fossil fuels, solar, oil, they're all connected in being a form of energy. And so when some stuff backs off a bunch, other stuff's going to increase, and also they're all going to increase as population increases. And so that's another thing.
Okay.
No, I'm
Hold on
not
one
saying
second. I
everything
think
every president's great. I
yeah.
don't. I just care about the facts for both sides. Both do good, both do bad.
Yeah, I think that Chris wanted to respond to that, but one second, Erica, you said Harold Ham. What about Harold Ham?
Yeah, that was Trump's friend who was spending the millions of dollars on Trump.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, he benefited from
Yeah.
the oil
That's
cuts,
a
and
known
then
fact.
once I don't know what the gentleman said. I'm sorry, I can't really hear anybody, but yeah. So once oil production picked up, and because once we were out of COVID and people started driving again, and they had to ramp up production of oil. The oil guys were making money hand over fist, and so his people actually benefited from that. That's a very simple way to put it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But it's
So
okay to
Trump
make hand over
always looking
fist
out for
because they
himself
lose
and his
money lots of
friends.
times.
Yeah, I'm never going to be one to say that anyone shouldn't make money, but I mean, I just want to make sure we're all transparent as far as why certain things are happening. So that's why I just want to, like, I do agree with the point that you made as far as the request that was made, but I wanted to make sure we have the reason behind it. Chris, you wanted to say something?
Yeah, I mean, since we're talking about when we're voting for somebody, we're always looking for someone that's forward thinking. It's funny that we brought up renewable and alternate sources of energy because that's going to start becoming a point of contention. So let's address something that the Biden-Harris administration did, along with the trend that's currently happening now. Right. So with that being said, right, not only are we producing, more oil than we ever have, but we're up big on natural gas measured in British thermal units. Now, why is this important? Because the global trend right now, and maybe I'm a nerd, or maybe I just pay too much attention at my day job, is that there's a large influx of money going into hydrogen technology, hydrogen cells, all these other things. Now, why is this important? Because that's going to be a way that we can also make electricity as a world. And who passed one of the biggest investments in alternative energies through the Inflation Reduction Act? The Biden-Harris administration. So with that being said, that is a good thing that we're talking about alternative energies, because I don't think Trump ever even addressed that. And considering with all this private equity funding going to all this hydrogen technology, right, this is going to be coming sooner than later. So at least I know that I'm voting for somebody that's looking into the future ahead on these type of things.
Yeah, no, I think that's a good point in bringing up the fact that we need to make sure that we're always forward thinking and progressing the country. That's a great point. Let's do this, guys, because we are at 27,000 likes. Let's make sure we're tapping the screen. Let's get up to 50,000 likes. Share the live out. Gift the panel. If there is anyone, we have one spot open. If anyone else wants to come up and join the conversation, let's introduce the new person that's joined the panel. Jaco, how do you say that?
Jaco.
Jaco, hold on one second. Okay, so I'm gonna mute you. Don't leave. What I want you to do is just go on your phone like you're checking your text message, and then come right back. That should take care of the echo. So do that for me real quick.
Host, real quick. My dog's whining. I'm gonna go take him for a second walk. How long do you plan on being live? This is probably gonna take me like 20 minutes.
Yeah, no, we'll be here for 3 hours. So.
Okay, cool. Like if somebody wants to take my spot, I'll just wait till somebody else. Like it's no biggie. But yeah. I'll see it a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, say your name for me one more time.
Jaco.
How are you today?
I'm doing all right, and yourself?
Good. And Jaco, are you supporting Kamala Harris this election or Donald Trump this election?
Prime Military, Kamala Harris.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. All right, so
When not to cut you off, I was listening to something. I just chimed in for the good of the group. When you look, I was head of transportation and inspector general and stuff like that years ago. I'm not retired, but when you look at things that we need, is based on supply and demand. If you can supply it and the demand go high, and we do a demand analysis and a demand review board, and that's what you go out and say, okay, like the consumer needs this, they need, let's just say, soap powder. If there's a demand for it, the prices is going to go up. We're going to supply, but the demand goes up. So I'm a logistician by trade. And that's what we did in the military. Whenever we purchased something or we looked at the oil, I had a lot of the GSA vehicles when I was in the government. And then I left and started my own business and gave that up. I'm 65, so I'm doing my own thing now, retired. But we won the alternative fuel vehicle award. So we was looking at, with Department of Energy, the alternative fuels and whatnot. With the Department of Energy, the alternative fuel. We spent a lot of money in the GOV to get those vehicles to become alternative fuels instead of regular gas. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm listening, just trying to chime in to see where I fit in at.
Yeah.
Maybe I can put a little bit of light on what you all are doing.
Yeah, no, I think you can definitely bring some levity to the conversation. So thank you for hopping in, Bud. Let me send you a request to come off mute. You had an echo when you came in, so Bud, go ahead and come off mute for me, please. Bud, are you there? Okay. We'll give Bud another minute. Let's drop down to Corey. Corey, why are you supporting Donald Trump in this upcoming election? Corey, are you there? Okay, let me
Gotta
see.
tap your screen, then tap that microphone.
Yeah, a great point, Nate. Touch the screen and then touch the microphone. That will take you off of mute. There we go. Hey, Corey.
Yeah, I'm kind of working at the same time.
No worries. So why are you supporting Donald Trump in this upcoming election?
Trump is my president because he's for the American people. Kamala is for her own financial gain. She don't care about anybody. She don't care about none of us. Here's my thing.
Hold on one second. Let me hop in, and I'm just gonna say this, not just to you, my friend, but just to everybody on the panel, everyone listening, anyone that might come up. I do have a boundary, and my boundary is making sure that we say her name correctly because it's respect. So it's Kamala Harris, and if you can't say Kamala, you can always say VP or you can say Harris. But I just ask everyone to please remain respectful and say her name correctly. So with that being said, I apologize. Go right ahead.
All right, well, this disaster we got in North Carolina, how come Trump is boots on the ground over there already, while Kamala and Biden...
Hey, Corey?
Kamala, I really don't care because she's the devil, bro.
Hey, Corey, I'm asking you to remain respectful because this is my boundary.
I'm respectful. My apologies.
No worries,
Kamala,
thank you.
Kamala. I've been saying Kamala the whole time. Kamala.
Okay.
For you.
Thank you.
She's the devil, bro. That's why I don't give two craps about her. Look, here's my theory. They are in with BlackRock, the Obamas, the Clintons, the Harrises, the Bidens.
Are you serious?
Hey, you got to wake up, bro. Why do you think they tried to kill Trump twice?
Hey, first of all, unalive. Remember TikTok. Hold on, real quick. Let me say this as well, guys. Please remember TikTok language so we can keep the live going. It's unalive, pew pew, mustache man, schnazi, AB, smex, all that stuff. Remember TikTok language because they will ban us if we're saying certain words. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That's why they tried to unalive him twice. You don't see, when there's natural disasters, you don't see Harris or Biden around.
Okay.
That's a
I
lie.
mean, she's lied about everything. She thinks she's black, but she's not.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
So
Okay. Hold on.
Are you
Hold
white?
on. Hold on.
You
Hold
can think
on.
we're
Hold
crazy.
on.
That's
Hold on,
what you
Corey.
guys
Hold on,
think.
Corey.
Let me
Hold on,
talk.
Corey.
Talk to you,
Hold
but
on,
let me
Corey.
get
Hold
my point
on. No,
across.
no, because you said a mouthful. Just hold on one second. You can't throw out like 50 things. Let's just slow down. Okay. Let's slow
Can I
down.
chime in on something, please?
Yeah, but one second. Okay. I wanna take the first thing, right? I wanna take the first thing.
And I
Yeah, and then Erica, you could take the second thing because this one is personal to
I
me,
want to speak on the emergency response.
and that's where I was gonna go as well.
Yeah, I was
You can
going to
go
go there
ahead.
too because I used to deploy people and I
Listen,
did
okay,
emergency.
I'm a
okay,
former
cool.
insurance
So
agent.
let me just give this from a personal standpoint, right? So Corey, my family, my entire family is in South Carolina, and they were affected by Hurricane Helene, right? And the thing about it, hey Rick, can you go on mute for me, please? Perfect, thank you. My entire family is there, and they have been affected by Hurricane Helene. They literally the last two family members just got power back today, right? And I've been chatting with them. I've seen the pictures, I've seen the videos. I know about the down power lines. I know how bad it actually is there. And the worst thing that Donald Trump did was quote unquote have boots on the ground. Him going to South Carolina, I mean not South Carolina, but him going to any of those states is so bad because what happens is they have to pull already limited and overextended resources to actually support Donald Trump and what he's doing. Right, so you have a need for people to be getting, search and rescue. You have a need for people to be clearing roadways. You have a need for people to try to get, food and gas and all this other stuff in. But when you bring a president or a former president or a vice president into that disaster zone, when it's not time for them to come there, it pulls those already overtaxed resources and makes it even worse. So Joe Biden and Kamala Harris not going to those states until it was time to visit those states is the best thing to do. Donald Trump going to those states did nothing but harm. And then to get to those states and spread misinformation, Corey, how is it false? How is it false when I'm sitting here telling you?
Everybody loves to see Trump there. He's there. He
No,
raises
just because you love to see him doesn't mean. I promise you, the people there without power, the people there who don't have gas, the people there who don't have food, don't give a damn about seeing Donald Trump. I'm telling you, I know people that are there. They don't care, and it's not even Donald Trump. They don't care about seeing Joe Biden. They don't care about seeing Kamala Harris. They don't care about seeing politicians right now. They just want their power back.
Trump ain't a politician.
Exactly.
And America should be ran like a business, and they're destroying America, man.
Hey, Corey, may
Can I throw a relevant comment out?
May I interject something?
Don't interrupt anybody.
Corey.
I haven't
He's
spoken.
going.
Hold on. Just an FYI, just for FYI, I didn't remove Corey. Apparently, Corey got kicked for community guidelines for spreading information. He didn't rage quit either. He told so many lies that TikTok kicked him off.
Exactly.
Literally. Hold on.
Once TikTok do that, ain't no coming back.
Exactly. So just so the panel knows, just so the chat knows, FYI, if you get up here and you tell a bunch of lies, TikTok is gonna kick you. Joko, you're about to add something. Jocko, I'm so sorry.
That was my DJ name in New York and Harlem. But what people have to look at, I deployed the National Guard and the reserves when I was at Bragg, and I was an observer controller, and I did emergency management. My niece works with FEMA, and we done disaster relief over the years. But people, like you said, have to look at the logistical. It's a logistical nightmare to get supplies in there. My nephew flew for the presidential helicopter, HMX-1. But when you start flying in, and you got to look at the ground, you got to look at the resources. But as you said, to bring dignitaries in there right now, and those people need homes, food, water, clothes, etc. They don't want to see that. All they want is results, not excuses right now. It don't matter if the VP come up there, or the president, or Trump, or anyone. They want results. They don't have time to say what this one said. They need food. They need perishable items right now. You got kids right now that can't even eat. So when they sling load the operations and start getting things in there, they got to know where they can sling load it in. I-40 is out right now. Part of I-40 is out. And what I would say to the good of the group, regardless who wins this election, at the end of the day, America always pulled together. Regardless, we always pull together for the need of the people. You got people raising money to help people. Where I'm at, you got people that sending packages and they loading up the tractor trailers to try to get it as far up in there in those places as they can. Yeah. The people want results, not excuses. And that was my motto in the Army: results, not excuses.
Absolutely. And even more to that point, and that's why I tried to make the point. I promise you, they don't care about seeing Donald Trump. They don't care about seeing Joe Biden. They don't care about seeing Kamala Harris. They want to get the thing. I literally reached out to my family and I'm like, hey, what can I do? Right. And because I was like, OK, let me send money. Like, there's no need to send money right now because it's not like, they're going to be able to go to the grocery store and buy food because there's no food in the stores. Exactly. They can't buy gas because there's no gas. Like, so even me sending money, it's like it's pointless right now.
I just pray that we are. I know a lot of people say, forget the government or this and that. Like I said, I'm retired, everyone. And I went in 77 and retired in 03. And my wife was airborne. I met at Bragg in 1980. We've been married 43 years. But we know what we need to do. I know about 463L pallets where you sling those stuff from the helicopters and get them in there. Once that stuff get in there, then you got to assess the situation so you can have boots on the ground. Because the ground is so soft right now, you can't even get excavators up in those places. You cannot even get the 12 Bravo MOS engineers to build a bridge right now. They got to do an assessment.
Yep. No, absolutely. Okay, let's do this real quick because we got some new people. Well, can I? Yeah, go ahead, and then I want to introduce the new people on the panel. Go right ahead.
When high-profile people speak, it draws attention from the rest of the world because not even the world, the country, the vast majority of help, especially immediate, comes from private citizens. Even if you look the next day after Trump spoke or he went there was hundreds of private helicopters, and you can download apps that show what's in the air. Hundreds of private helicopters in the air helping. And just like Jocko said, private citizens loading up trucks of food to send down. You said help. Whenever it draws more attention from the citizens, that gets the vast majority of help the fastest and more there. Because 100 private helicopters, I think Biden sent down 1,000 guard or something. That just from the private citizens, they're doing vast, and that's how it should be. Citizens should help. Natural disasters, bad things pull the country together, like you said. But to bring attention to the rest of the country and get them acting fast is more beneficial than not. So high profile people showing it to the country is a good thing.
Yeah. Real quick. So hold on. Hey guys. Halo. When that poll ends, run the poll again. Halo's gonna repost the poll. I would actually like to know the results of that poll. Thank you for the heart me. Halo, run that poll again for me, please. Listen, Rick, I agree with you that high profile people can draw attention to it. My point is that having someone that high profile, a former president, in a disaster zone that quick is not a good thing.
I agree. It draws the resources of like police, stuff like that.
Yeah, and my point is he could have
get back or way more.
Yeah, he could have done a video. He could have done a lot of other stuff. So I mean, I'm not saying that it doesn't have some benefit, but I'm just saying there's a time and place for it, and that wasn't the appropriate time. But let's do this real quick. Make a couple announcements, guys. The lights aren't moving at all. So
is the chat paused?
Say it again.
Is the chat? It looks like the chat's paused.
No. So this is what I will say. 10 minutes. We have 10 minutes to get to 100,000 likes. We're at 45,000 likes. 10 minutes to get to 100,000 likes, or we go to sub only comments. So I have faith in you guys. I know you can do it. Keep me honest. 10 minutes. That's 417. And also, so tap. Let's get to 100,000 likes within the next 10 minutes. Share the live out. Also, daily donation goal is $150. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links are in the bio. It's going to be Santana24J. If you enjoy the live, if you want to help support the live, the best way to do so is through the pay links. Everything is accepted. Anything is appreciated. And also, please don't forget about Erica. Erica is actually doing something amazing. Anything that you donate to Erica will be sent to Hope Women's Center in Arizona. They help with domestic V. So if you actually donate, whatever you donate to Erica, she's going to be donating to them, and I will match. So let's introduce the rest of the panel real quick, because we got some new people up, and then Erica, I want to come to you and see which way you want to lead this actual conversation. So let's do this. Mar, how are you, my friend?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Good. And Mar, just to verify, are you voting for Kamala Harris this election, or Donald Trump this election?
Yeah, so I'm leaning towards Harris, and I'm starting to second guess myself, bro.
Oh, okay. Ooh, that's interesting. Let's hold on, because I want to hear that. All right. So let's go, Mandy. Mandy, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. And are you voting for Donald Trump this election or Kamala Harris?
Kamala all the way.
Okay. Perfect. Tyler, how are you?
Good, sir. How about yourself?
Good. And for this upcoming election, are you voting for Kamala Harris or Donald Trump?
Donald Trump.
Perfect. And Rick, I already know you. Nate, I already know you. Okay. Erica, so hold on. Let me make sure I have this right in my spreadsheet. So we have Mar, Jocko, right? Am I saying it right? Jocko.
Yeah, Jocko.
I always mess up names. Jocko. We have Mar, Jocko, Mandy, The Blueprint, and Nate are all supporting Kamala Harris. We have Tyler and Rick, who are supporting Donald Trump in this election. Guys, we have 7 more minutes to get up to 100,000 likes. We're at 57,000 right now. I know we can do it. Tap the screen. If we in the next 7 minutes, if we're not at 100,000, we would have to go to sub only. So if you want to keep talking during this conversation, then either we get up to 100,000 likes, or you can always sub. Right now they're having sub fiesta, where it's like a 33% off if you sub. If you sub, you get access to the weekly, you get access to the Discord, which is amazing. There's a lot of information. We drop exclusive information in the Discord. You also get access to a fast pass if you want to come up to the panel and have a conversation. You also get access to a kick, where if someone is talking and you don't like what they're talking about, you don't enjoy it, you can type in the chat and they're kicked. Thank you for the pumpkin head. So there's a lot of benefits to becoming a subscriber. So if you're interested, we only need 6 subscribers to hit our goal. So please consider it. Erica, which way would you like to take the conversation?
Mar, why are you second guessing yourself?
I want to know that too. I'm sorry.
I take it you're asking me?
Yeah, I said Mar.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, I didn't hear my name. My apologies. Hey, so I have family. Matter of fact, so let me get you privy. So I'm currently in Washington State. I reside in Georgia. My family, that'd be my wife, my kid, and our relatives there. They just finally got power, a couple of days ago. They've been disconnected from the world. I mean, I just got in and heard you, bro, on the latter part where you mentioned that one of your families finally gotten, power.
Your sound is going in and out.
Yeah, it sounds like you're like stepping in and out.
Okay, well, I'm gonna do my best to tilt my head the other way.
No worries. Go right ahead.
There is no support right now. There's no support via our government as we speak. I mean, you can't tell me different, because my family, my friends are going through it right now. I was just on the live earlier with Blind. Apparently he's been on all night, and I'm hearing a lot of people from the right supporting my wife that's going through it, and she has her own lives as well too. I forget, 3,000 followers, not huge, but none but only the core people have offered her help, right? And then the left that used to run on her lives are calling her a liar. I mean, you mentioned it earlier, bro. Storms, catastrophes, they bring people closer together. But right now, I'm second guessing myself because the people that actually were in support of my wife running democratic lives have turned on her
Okay.
because they're saying she's lying about what's happening.
Okay, quick question. Let me ask a follow-up question then. What support are the people on the right actually offering? Are you talking thoughts and prayers? Or
Well, no. I don't need. I'm talking our federal government. Our Biden and Harris administration has
well,
failed.
hold on, because you said two things. You said that the people on the left that are running these lives that she usually interact with aren't supporting, but the people on the right are.
Yeah.
So, and you said it should be about bringing people together. So, are you talking about the government specifically, or are you talking about the people that, like you said, that she interacts with on these lives?
Correct. The people. So the people on the right on the TikTok, right? They've offered money. They've offered condolences. They've offered, and all it takes really is, well, how can I help you? What is it that you need? And I'm telling you right now, 2% of the people on the left on TikTok have turned and accused my wife of being a liar. It's hard, man. I'm out here grinding, man, for my family. I'm blessed because right now it's a beautiful day, right? I just got off work and I got on here. I'm trying to educate myself. Because I always get on Democratic Lives, and to me it's an echo chamber. But I'm hearing things and I'm listening, right? And I'm understanding and I'm comparing and contrasting. But on the people standpoint, right now, for me and my family, it's not right, man. It's not right.
So let me just give the chat a quick update, guys. We're at 71,000 likes. We got 3 more minutes to get another 29,000 likes. Or 2 minutes now. 2 minutes to get another 29,000 likes. So we need to tap to get it up to 100,000 likes. Or we're going to sub only. And again, you can always just sub and continue to chat if we don't make that 100,000. So, Erica, I guess I have questions, but do you have questions, or you want me to go ahead with mine? Which one?
I think you should go ahead with yours because I am sorry for everyone who is experiencing that. Being from Virginia, I know how storms can impact you. My question is, was she an owner or a renter? Does she have homeowners insurance? Because homeowners insurance also provides assistance during these times. Also, Biden and the Harris administration have approved $45 million. And also they're allowing people to apply for assistance, and they're doing a $750 upfront payment for emergency funds to go towards essentials. What is it that, no, let me ask you a question. I just want to know. And because I don't think your wife is lying. I just want to know, what does he want the government to do?
Wait. And see, that's what I'm saying, E. We haven't even talked about the government, right? He's talking about the people on the TikToks. We haven't even talked about the government yet.
What do you want the people
That's
on
what I'm
TikTok
trying to
do?
understand. Like you're saying that it's the people on the right that have reached out on the TikToks, but then you're saying that your thought process is that you're getting more thoughts and prayers and offers for money from the right means that you're reconsidering voting for Kamala Harris because of that. I'm so confused.
I did mention the federal government, bro. I did mention Biden and Kamala Harris's administration right now.
Okay, so let's talk the government then. Erica, ask your question again now then.
Okay, so
wait,
Mr.
he's a
Marr,
teacup. Can you hear us? Okay, there he is.
Yeah. Mr. Marr, what would you like for the government to do?
I would like for them to come out and help the people that, like, for example, this elderly neighbor of mine, her house is destroyed, and there has not been any assistance of any sort from our federal government. My neighbor across the street, Mr. Rodney and them, their roof is half gone. right? There's nobody helping them but our own community right now. We're helping each other, and I am so distraught because I'm not there, right? But my son is out there. The coaches for my son's football teams are out there. All the kids from our school is out there just trying to help, but there's nothing beyond that. Nothing beyond that, as far as I'm concerned. The government's not out there helping in any shape or form or fashion.
Yeah,
And we're seeing it right now.
Mar, that's not true at all. Literally, that's not true.
I'm not trying to, bro. I'm not trying to put out misinformation. It's what we're seeing. It's what my family's going through.
What?
Right?
Listen, hold on, because wait, 1 second, real quick. You're saying that because you're in Washington State, right? And you're saying that you have family in Georgia, right? Is that accurate?
Yes, I reside in Georgia. I'm currently in Washington State.
Got it. Cool. I'm in Washington State, and my family's in South Carolina. So you and I are in the exact same boat, right? And we're communicating with our family, and we're talking about what we see. But then also, we know for a fact the information that Erica just provided as far as what is actually happening. Erica, I know you have your hand up, so I'm gonna come to you, and I know you have a point you want to get off, but I wanted you to go back and speak to the other information that you covered with them originally as well. So E, it's on you.
Recall is awful. You know that. What did I say? You know my recall is awful. What did I
Also,
say?
real quick, hey guys, chat. Yeah, we're on sub only chat, so we need to get the likes up to 100,000 likes. You can always sub if you're standing outside of the club and you want to get in on the conversation. You can always join as a sub, or we can get it up to 100,000 likes. We're at 86,000. Let's keep tapping the screen. Go ahead, E.
Yeah. So I know that, of course, I feel for your wife, your elderly neighbor, and Mr. Rodney, and everyone else affected by this tragedy that is Hurricane Helene. Like, yeah, I mean, I lived through Hurricane Isabel, so I totally get it. At the same time, with that said, Mr. Marr, the thing is that there are resources, again, homeowners insurance and renters insurance. There's they provide, your insurances provide loss of use coverage. It just depends on what the damage is. And I know in Georgia, wind insurance is a thing. You have coverage for wind. If the damage is because of flood, that's different. You are going to have to go through the National Flood Insurance Program if you already had that coverage. Please don't cut me off because, again, my recall is awful and I will forget what I'm trying to say. With that being said, you said that the government isn't doing anything. It's at the state level first, then the federal government. All right. In the state of Georgia, the National Guard for the state of Georgia is already there. They already have, like Trump likes to say, boots on the ground. The National Guard is there providing help. Their hub is out of Macon, Georgia. I'm not exactly sure what city your wife and your neighbor and Mr. Rodney are in, but the hub is out of Macon, Georgia, and they're going throughout the different cities and towns helping people. I understand that we want help immediately. I totally get that, because if I were in that situation, I want something right then and there. But we also have to be pragmatic about this entire situation. Even despite the storm that is going on for people in their lives right now, you still have to think logically about these things. Help, the type of help that they're looking for, they can't just sit and think it's going to come. Community is there for a reason. Community is there. That's the purpose of community, to help each other. And that's what the community is currently doing, helping each other, which is a great thing. All right. It's going to be for the insurance companies, the insurance companies to make people whole. That's what indemnify is, to make people whole again. It's also going to be to the state to provide resources. And also it's going to be to the government to provide resources. Two things that they're doing. The state is Kemp, even though I can't stand him, he's doing what he's supposed to do in providing resources, and the federal government is doing what they're supposed to do to provide resources. It's what exactly is it? And I need you to be very succinct and concise here. And if anybody else wants to chime in, please do in an orderly manner. But what exactly, please don't be vague about it. What exactly is it that you or your wife, if you want to speak for her, what is it that you want the government to do? The federal government.
Yeah, I'm gonna
More
answer
resources.
Hold on,
real quick.
let Mar answer first, and then we'll
I'm,
go to anybody else that's on the panel.
yeah, I'm gonna answer that real quick. As far as the last week, after the I mean, now that it's the aftermath, there's still nothing showing for as far as our government is concerned. That might be vague. However, if I may pose a question, Governor Kent asked for 99 counties for the government to assist, and Joe Biden only allowed for 14 counties to get what they required.
That's
Right,
not
so
true. That's
it's
not
not.
true at all.
Kim
No.
activated 2,500 National Guardsmen as of
And
October 2nd.
and also not only that, Brian Kemp himself literally came out and said that he's been given everything that he's asked for from
He
the
said
federal
that
government.
initially he said that because I remember when I heard Trump saying
Initially, he did that. He didn't
yeah,
just say that. He did that.
initially he said that. But now that he's requested for 99 counties to get assistance, only 14. I promise you, this is what's happening, guys. I am all about Kamala Harris right now, but I'm second guessing myself because we need help. Our people, and then I have cousins up in North Carolina. I mean, they're disconnected from the world as we speak. Fortunately, they were able to get to somewhere to be able to call us and let us know that they're okay. But there's a
Yeah.
lot of people being unalive that are not. I mean, there's private entities out there trying to save people, right? It's not the government. These millionaires that are coming from Arizona, from California, from Seattle, wherever, they're putting in the work themselves. I'm telling you right now. I'm not trying to put misinformation out there. There's no assistance right now, and I get the whole idea. The whole ma'am, you mentioned Macon's the hub. Macon's probably, if I remember correctly, 30 minutes from where we reside. And we haven't, my family, my friends, all those people out there haven't seen diddly
Mar,
shit.
Hold on one second.
2,500 guards spread out isn't that much.
let me ask Mar a question though. Mar, I think
Hold on. I'm sorry. Let me just clear up something real quick, and then I promise you I'll come right back to you. So looking at the an article, and W's in the chat for Nikki for dropping this article, but this article speaks specifically about how, and this is it speaks to the declaration, the emergency declaration that was designated by Brian Kemp, and it was set to expire on October the 2nd at 11:59 p.m. It has been extended to October the 9th to help with additional support. And he impacted, or the state of emergency impacts all 159 counties in Georgia. And that was actually submitted. And on Tuesday, President Joe Biden approved a disaster declaration for the 41 counties in the aftermath of Helene. There were initially 11 counties on this declaration. So the entire state of Georgia is still in state of emergency. There were 11 counties originally that were only impacted. It was extended to 41, and Joe Biden approved aid for all 41 counties. So that's not true. Literally, the federal government has done exactly what Brian Kemp has submitted for them. But
And
I'm sorry.
Mar,
Go. Yep.
I'm sorry, Mar. Let me chime in, Mar. When we say the National Guard, like I said to the panel here, the good of the group, I mobilized and demobilized the National Guard. Believe me, when mobilization time, not just going across the water, it's going for disaster relief. It's called mobilization and demobilization operation. The federal government will support, and the states, what they do is palm for the money, because I ran budgets before. They palm for the money through the federal government. And if you palm for, let's say you palm for $1 million and you don't spend it, Congress will say, sorry, bring that money back. But the National Guard will do what they supposed to do. The federal government's going to do what they supposed to do. They're not going to leave no stone unturned, believe it or not. I've been in those situations. My nephew is emergency management right now. His daughter is FEMA right now, GS-15. My nephew's on a picture with me as Sergeant Major retired. These are things that we've done. Mobilization, demobilization operation, emergency management stuff, disaster relief. They are going to help the people, but again, they have to get in those areas, you all, and do something called BDAR, Battle Damage Assessment Repair. Not just for equipment when you look at it, it's for the ground. The 12 Bravos in the Army build bridges. Those are engineer builders. They build Bailey bridges. They got to get the logistics in there. So they got to do a BDAR to make sure they know how to maneuver around there to get the logistical supplies, and which is food, clothes, etc., water, into the people. They're going to help the people. What the people need more than anything right now for the good of the group, regardless who we vote for, is prayer. They need prayer because we're not in that situation, but we have family members in that situation, and we got to reach out and help them. We're going to get there. It may take a little time, everybody, but trust me, when the government mobilized and the National Guard mobilized, or the regular Army, Marines, Coast Guard, and all that, these are all entities that play a part in that. I got a Coast Guard radio on my nightstand here. I hear it. I have a base station. I hear things, and I go to certain channels. I'm a ham operator. But I'm not going to say what I hear, but I'm telling you, I know what's happening. Yeah. Believe me, and I'm retired, and I said I volunteer. If you need my assistance, I'll go help.
Also, Deanna, or whatever, I'm sending you an invite to come up. You're spreading misinformation in the chat. If you do it again, you're going to be muted. FEMA is not stealing supplies or money. That's not true. Also, Donald Trump said he's donating $25 million, but as of now, there is no record of him donating any money, just like he said that he was going to donate his presidential pay, which he did not do as well because we saw his taxes. So Donald Trump says a lot of stuff, but until it's actually done, I don't really care what he says. So again, I sent you an invite to come up if you want to talk about it, but stop spreading misinformation or you will be muted. Listen, so I want to shift away just for a second.
Sir, real quick, if I may, sir.
Yeah, go right ahead.
Bro, I've watched you for a long time, man. I appreciate you. I gift you, and you mentioned me. But the thing that I'm going through right now, because I don't have no control, right, and that's where my problem lies. However,
I get that. I get that.
I just kind of want to hear, you guys, because it's all about education and information purposes, right? And that's what I need to know, because right now I'm hearing a lot of things on one side and the other, and I'm not seeing the in between.
So,
right?
let me bottom line this for you real quick. I think Erica said something that really stuck with me. Right. I think that in a time of need, especially like right now, because we're talking about your family, right? That's personal. And I understand when your family's impacted, it brings emotions in, and you can say, like, I feel this type of way because my family's being impacted, and you have every single right to do that. But we also have to, one, always look outside of ourselves, two, look at the bigger picture, and also three, recognize that making an emotional decision is not always a good one, right? The thing that I'll tell you to lock in and focus in on is the actual limits or actions of the state level and then federal level government, like what they can or can't do, and what
local also.
Yeah, and local, absolutely. Look at how those things work, but then also again, I know it's your family. I know it's your family, your neighbors. But then, like, even the article is talking about there's still 5,000 down power lines across Georgia. Georgia is a big state with a lot of people, and so it's really easy to say, well, we're still being affected, and so this is bad. But I would the thing that I want to say, keep in mind, is that as of right now, even Brian Kemp, the Republican governor of Georgia, is saying that the federal government has gone above and beyond in everything that they've been able to do. I know that the circumstances are not where we would like them to be at this moment, and me speaking as someone who has family there, but it's not for a lack of the government trying. It's more so a lack of it's for a lack of being able to actually execute at the moment, more so to what Jaku is saying. It's a process, and so that's what I want to say.
I get that. I appreciate Jocko for mentioning logistics. I'm in construction. I get that. I just, and you're right. It is probably a lot of emotions for me. because it's
Which
close
is
to home.
understandable. That's your family. Like,
Yeah,
I
and
get
you know
it.
what's funny though? Like when they were going through it at the beginning, there was disconnect as far as phone conversations, as far as text messages, and that was hard, man. Like I couldn't even. So I'm over here in Washington State shedding tears because I don't know what's going on. Right? It's through the storm. That said, I just know when I was waiting for it to take place and happen, and hopefully everybody was okay. I know that something's going to take place. And logistically speaking, it's going to happen. Yes, people are impatient. We're not seeing nothing momentarily, right? But it's going to happen. And that's what I said to start. I'm like, give it a moment. But yeah, but people are, trees in the houses, da da da. I'm just saying, yeah, you're right. 100%. I agree. I'm just trying to get more information out there. TikTok has been something that has taught me a lot of things for different people. And the lady on my left, thank you for all that information. I knew the whole state, local, and government. Maybe perhaps you can't tell that from me, but I get it. I get it.
And you know what? Not to cut you off because I got to drop you all. I got to take care of some things with my grandkids and my wife.
Wait, listen.
Look
Are you following me and Erica?
Yes.
Okay. I was about to say because at some point I'm gonna need you back up here.
Okay, look here, y'all. Go to what I would like for everybody to do. If you don't know it, we are preppers. My son and us, he's military too, retired. Go to poweroutage.us and you will see all the outages. Poweroutage.us. It will show you North Carolina. It will show you different places. But for the people that don't prep, get your solar lights. Get things that you need just in case. We call it bug out bags that we have. Our rucksacks, and that's how my wife and family and I still think, and my kids. My son
Bug
was
out bags, MREs, all
there.
kinds.
There you go, my man. So we know it, but the federal government, we know they're going to help. We know it from experience that had boots on the ground and this and that. I've never resigned my commission as a warrant officer. I'm just saying to you all, it's going to happen. We're going to help the people. Trust me. We're not going to let them fail. I trust in our government because I've been there as a GS and I've been there in the military and I've been there as a business owner. They will get the people what they need. Unfortunately, some lives are lost. That's the sad part. But I have trust. Believe me. But I'm going to get back on it because I got to go downstairs in my house and help with something with my grandkids. I got my family here.
Okay. All right. Hey, you enjoy
son,
your family and the grandkids.
Look, my son is 43, my daughter is 40, one is 38, and one is 26, and I got 9 grandkids.
Partner.
That's awesome.
Well, thank you for coming up on the panel.
All, and any assistance I can give y'all to help y'all with anything, I will do so because I do donate to Alabama Blues, man. I love blues and I love other music. I DJ'd in the 70s. Okay. So I will do things like that. I'm a man of my word. Trust me.
Absolutely. Well, hey, thank you for coming up on the panel and bringing a lot of knowledge and information for us. So thank you.
Okay, and I'm not on TikTok to make money, y'all. I just started following people. I started April. I said I want to get in and spread some of this knowledge I know because it's free information.
Absolutely.
I don't charge anything for it. All right, y'all.
All right, perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, everybody. God bless everyone. And I pray, Marv, for your family members. I ask the Heavenly Father that to give them, each one of them, good health, long life, prosperity, and financial blessings, and cast their angels around the people and get those logistical supplies so it don't be a logistical nightmare there, and shelter.
Thank you,
everybody.
All right, perfect. Thank you. Have a good one.
Okay, thank you.
Can I throw a comment?
Real quick, let me introduce everybody, and then absolutely, I'll come right back to you.
Just one sentence.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
I think sometimes too little or too slow resources to most people might feel like nothing at all.
Yeah,
I think that's why some people they feel that way.
Yeah, especially, and that's why I was saying, Mar, like I know it's personal because it's your family.
What I was saying.
So I get that.
Slows a lot of things up with government.
Yeah. Okay, so let's do this. Let's introduce everyone on the panel. Also, guys, let's get to 150,000 likes. I know we're at 110,000 likes. Let's get to 150,000 likes by the 45 mark. So we got we can do that, right? That's
8 minutes.
Yeah, that's 8 minutes. Like 8 minutes. We can get up to 50,000 in 8 minutes. So because we got to get this thing moving. All right, so tap the screen, share the live out. If you're enjoying the live and you want to support the live, the best way to do so is via Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. All my pay links in the bio. My name's going to be Santana24J. We've collected exactly $0 of the $150 daily donation goal. There's 174 people here watching, so if 150 people all just decide to send $1, we can knock this out. It's the best way to support the live. And also, please don't forget about Erica. She is also, any money that you send to Erica, she is donating to Hope Women's Center in Arizona, who helps support Domestic V. And anything that you donate to Erica, I will match as well. So with that being said, with that being said, let's go around the horn. We got a couple of free spots, so if anybody wants to come up and add to the conversation, please feel free to do so. We lost, I think, the two other new people that we have. So American Housing Union, how are you?
Hey, I'm doing well, and yourself?
Good. And so just to verify, are you supporting Donald Trump or Kamala Harris in this upcoming election?
Yes, sir. I am a Georgia man, raised in Augusta, actually. So I really liked y'all's conversation before. I'll be voting for Kamala Harris, hands down.
Okay. Well, hey, I love Augusta. That's right down the street from where I was. So yeah. All right. Perfect. So let's see here. We have Nikki. Nikki is joining the panel. Hey, Nikki.
Hello.
And Nikki, do you want to let everyone, I know, but do you want to let everybody know who you will be supporting in this upcoming election?
I'm in Georgia, and I am 100% voting for Kamala Harris.
Okay. Oh, we have one other person. Let's see here. Spinning. Guys, let's keep tapping. We're at 117,000 likes. We need to be at 150,000 likes by the 45 mark. So I know we can do it. Let's tap the screen. Hey, David, how are you? I'm sorry?
My fingers hurt, bro.
Oh, I understand, but I appreciate you. Listen, David, you make us great.
I need to get one of those little automatic tappers. I saw that thing.
Well, the thing about that is the TikToks, the people behind the TikToks are smart. They're not going to let people get away with those tappers for too long. But yeah. But David, are you, with this upcoming election, are you supporting Kamala Harris or Donald Trump? Hey, David? David, can you hear me? David? I think he walked away from the phone for a minute, so we're just going to mute him. Okay, let's do this because the blueprint, I know you've been chiming in, but you haven't had much of an opportunity to actually talk. So can you tell me why you plan on voting for Kamala Harris in this upcoming election?
Real easy. I mean, we had too many men that's being commander-in-chief. I want to see what a woman can do. I'm just so curious to know what they can do, It's time to man up and vote for a woman, basically. We saw what Trump did, and he had his 4 years, and he just pissed it away. So it's time for a woman to do something. If we needed a woman more now than that, the time is now. That's why I'm voting for Kamala Harris, and it ain't because of her skin color or anything like that. It's about her policies. It's about her qualifications. And
seems like it's a lot about being a woman, though.
No, it's not. It's a lie.
You just said because she's a woman, you want to see what a woman can do.
I said I want to see what a woman can do. That's right. Because y'all looking for, because see, men are looking for world domination. Women are looking for world peace. Did you ever sit back and think about that?
Trump did tons for peace.
No, he didn't. That's a bullshit lie.
Under his administration, there was no new wars, no major conflicts.
That's
what about the mother of all bombs? Okay, what about that mother of all bombs? He didn't try to start a war.
Hold on. Time out. Let's.
He tried to start World War III when he dropped that damn thing.
Hold on.
That's the blueprint, one at a time, baby.
Let's
Flag
be
on the play.
Yeah, let's be factional. Let's have a conversation. So, Rick, you're saying that under Donald Trump there were no new wars, right? That's what you're saying.
No new wars or major conflicts for the United States or actually any other country in the world.
Okay,
hold on.
Hold on 1 second. Okay, perfect. The blueprint. Would you like to respond to that?
Bullshit lie on everything he just said. Okay, number one, remember the mother of all bombs? Did that mean anything to you?
That wasn't a new war or new conflict.
He was trying to start conflict when he did that. Look at somebody who didn't even exist.
Drawing a blueprint to end that war, and then Biden botched it.
Bullshit. He botched it.
True.
He botched it.
Hey,
I'm tired of you making excuses for this tyrant. Okay.
I'm not understanding how it is. I don't really care. Trump's an a-hole, but policy-wise and some of the stuff he did was good.
I can tell you why he really running for president. Because he ain't running for the presidency. He's running for the prison sentence.
Hold on 1 second, because I kind of want to stick on here for a second. And Rick.
Before we go to war, can I just tell Mar one thing and then I'll drop? Or
Go ahead, Nikki.
Mar, I'm in Georgia. Love, can I suggest something since you're really, really far away? And it's something I suggested to my mom because she was in California when I was here, and she would call and say, "Do you know it's raining?" Yeah, I know it's raining. That's how I'm here. If you download a local news app, like I have the WSB TV one, but if you download a local app for the area that your family and friends are in, just like a regular one, like ABC or one of the local channels, you will get news, you'll get the weather, you can put it on for weather alerts, you can look at like anybody that makes a statement or what's going on with election, everything that goes on locally you can have there, and it doesn't matter where you are. You can download it. Like a friend of mine watches her parents in Atlanta from there too.
Awesome.
Yeah. Hey, Nikki, thank you for that, ma'am. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Like it's got just like a regular news app, weather and everything, and you can actually set it up to get the weather alerts, which I think is weird, but but it could help at least get you the information. So you'll know when has election been on, or like all the updates on stuff.
Howdy, partner. Okay, thank you for that, Nikki. I appreciate that. All right, so hey, Rick. So I kind of want to stick there for a second because you talked about no new conflicts, no new wars, all this other stuff.
But peace deals too.
If you're talking about the Abraham Accords, like you can't broker peace between countries that already have peace. That's dumb. Anyway,
brokered under the Korean War. And stuff started under.
Hold on 1 second. C. McNasty. I like the fact that you're saying block the hosts or block hosts without Republicans. Rick, right here on the panel, is a Republican who's speaking from the perspective of Donald Trump. But if
you can bring them
that's
up.
what I was just about to say. Nikki's about to drop down.
You can bring them up.
Go right ahead, Nikki.
Absolutely. I don't know what this thing is. Can you drop me? Something's going on with it.
I got you. I got you.
Appreciate it.
Yep. And also, Nikki just dropped, and I just sent you a request for you to come up and for you to have a seat at the table. By watching, you're supporting Kamala. Hey, you're literally here watching, and I'm sending you an invite to come up, and you're rejecting the invite to come up. Yeah. Okay. So now you're getting blocked because 1, you're spreading misinformation in the chat. 2, you're too scary to come up and have a conversation. Yeah. Like if you feel like you're underrepresented, if you feel like you're underrepresented, you have the ability to come up and have these conversations as well. So I'm not stopping anyone that wants to come up and have a conversation. So it just so happens that Rick is the only MAGA supporter out there who has the cojones to come up to the panel and have a conversation with us. I mean, we have an open box right now, and if there's any Trump supporter who wants to come up and join the conversation, you can.
He probably living in his mother's basement.
Yeah. So Rick, Okay, hold on, Mandy. I'm coming to you. Tara, I want to introduce you, but Rick, I just want to throw this out there. Turkish. I'm sorry. What? Yemen, Syria, the Turkish conflict. Like, do none of those mean anything to you? And also the fact that
going on.
and the fact that also Donald Trump dropped more boom booms than any other president, way more than even Barack Obama. So do we want to completely disregard all of that?
No, I'm not disregarding that. I'm just saying that was stuff that was already ongoing. It's not like he could just stop and not do anything about that stuff. And with the Afghanistan, he did pretty much plan out the majority of it to get to the end. And he didn't end it, but it went into the next presidency. And
okay, so then
what happened there.
Right. So you're absolutely right. Donald Trump wrote up the plan for the exit in Afghanistan. So are we blaming Donald Trump for what happened with the exit in Afghanistan? Are we blaming Joe Biden for the exit in Afghanistan? Or are we blaming both of them? Where do you stand?
There was poor execution. I think Trump putting a timeline on it was a bad thing, though.
Wait. So the Trump administration wrote up the plan. Joe Biden and the administration, Joe Biden administration executed the plan, but you're only blaming Joe Biden administration. Is that accurate?
No, I said there shouldn't have been a timeline put on it, which is one thing that the Biden administration did bump back the timeline to give a little bit more time. It shouldn't have been like a certain date set. And then there was never any part in it about abandoning the most technologically advanced base in the world. That was one of the silliest things ever.
You know what's silly? What's silly is releasing 500 Taliban members and then only leaving 2,000 some odd troops on the ground and expecting Afghanistan not to fall. That's silly.
That number is actually 5,000. 5,000.
Yeah, that's what did I say? What did I say?
We had to get out of that sometime.
I'm sorry, I meant 5,000. Sometimes I don't do numbers so well. Hold on one second. Okay, let's do this because Mandy, you had something.
Yes, thank you. Just real quick, and then I'm going to drop down to let other people. I'm not understanding why people, after you and Erica explained the whole hurricane thing and the misinformation surrounding that, why is no one angry that the Trump campaign, Trump himself, has literally unpaid bills in 6 states?
I'm extremely pissed off about that.
He owes El Paso $569,000. He owes Albuquerque $211,000. He owes Erie, Pennsylvania $40,000. Lebanon, Ohio $16,000. Spokane $65,000. And Mesa, Arizona $64,000. So I'm for a campaign for the cost of police, fire, and public works.
Now, is he disputing them or is he owing them? Is there like a process behind it?
Oh, no, he's just not paying them. Trump doesn't pay bills. Trump doesn't pay bills. And it's not just election bills. He doesn't pay. Trump has bragged about how he doesn't pay people. Like, literally.
Yeah, I've heard him say he doesn't pay people if he doesn't think they got the job done.
Yeah, but no, if he feels like it's not,
I know what you're saying.
Like, that's the dumbest thing ever. Like, he said that, you like to talk about how he doesn't read off teleprompters, but he said at one point one of the 2 teleprompters went out, so he was like, yeah, we're not going to pay them for the teleprompters. But he doesn't pay for services rendered, whether he deems them completed or not. Like, he doesn't pay for venue. Now, that's why venues now that he goes to make him prepay before he comes. Like, he can't have a rally at a venue now unless he pays them first, because he won't pay venues.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like that's a lesson learned for the states.
Really?
I mean, no, and I say that because this guy's a snake in the grass. He's slimy as hell, and that's what he does, right? And if the states can't realize that, then honestly,
but wait a minute. You were talking about the fact that you think that the political system is not paying for help right now, but you are ignoring the fact and excusing the fact that he's
I'm not trying to.
He's leaving these cities. With
I apologize,
a
ma'am.
threat to their
I'm not
people.
trying to advocate for Trump. I'm still Kamala Harris, just so you're aware.
Oh, also, I'm sorry, real quick, because I got so far behind this and I forgot. Guys, I'm turning off the chat. We're only at 140,000 likes. So I'm turning off the chat until we get to 150,000, which is only 10,000. That should be pretty simple. I'm not the chat, but we're going to sub only. So if you want to keep commenting, let's get it up to 50,000 likes, or you can subscribe. We haven't gotten any subscribers today. So if you are interested in becoming a subscriber, Jarvis, you are not welcome here. Jarvis, I'm sorry. I see you requesting. You are not welcome in this live. You have nothing but disinformation, misinformation, and I've also seen you on other people's live. You are dangerous. You are not welcome on this panel because you are not genuine. I'm sorry. Howdy, partner. Yeah, let's keep tapping the screen and get up to 150,000 likes, or you can subscribe. Again, howdy, partner. We don't have any subscribers today. With subscribing, you get access to the Discord. You get access to howdy, partner. you get access to the Discord. You get access to howdy, partner. Subscribe. Go ahead, Mandy.
I just wanted to say thank you for having me on again. Love you to death. Love what you're doing.
Thank you
have
so
a great
much.
one.
Thank you. You have a good one. Howdy, partner. I couldn't even get it off. All right. Howdy, partner. Listen. Okay.
It's a lot of
Tara,
cowboy hats.
listen. I love the cowboy hats.
I know.
Erica, do you want to talk to Jarvis?
Who is Jarvis? I have not been. I'm shopping glasses.
Yeah.
These
hold on
people
one
today
second.
are something else.
I know I picked the hat. That's because I love it. I didn't think people were gonna like send it back to back, and I wouldn't be able to talk.
Time to you.
Yeah, but not like back to back.
Howdy, partner.
Nah, tell him to take those lies to one of them Trump supporters.
Yeah.
Nah, don't bring that shit here, bro.
Tara, how are you?
Sir,
Blueprint might curse him out.
I'm here.
You are.
I'm here.
You are.
So I just wanted to mention I live in Clemson, South Carolina. So I am in the middle of all of this craziness that is going on with the hurricane.
Mm-hmm.
Go Tigers.
Yeah, that's a whole other thing. We definitely did have a football game the day after the hurricane came through. I'm just letting everyone know that. Nobody had power or water or anything else, but we did have a football game. Anywho, it's really sad because I've seen nothing but FEMA trucks and National Guard and you name it here since like 2 days before the storm even hit. And they've all been really helpful. And I'm lucky because I have a background in emergency services. So I've dealt with FEMA a whole bunch of times my whole life. And what's going on is just normal. This is just the normal way of how things work. Like it's not going to be instantaneous. And a lot of the roads in Asheville and Black or Chimney Rock and all up that way, they're not passable anyway. So, like, I don't understand where all this misinformation is coming from. I lived through Irene in upstate New York, and we did not have any of this going on. Of course, there wasn't as much social media back then either. But I also think a lot of it is the fact that we didn't have so much division as far as the politics then either. Does that make sense? Like, it's just the division has gotten so out of control that something tragic like this is turned into like this political football. And let's just kick it around and insult the people who are going through it, whose lives have been destroyed. Like, that's all I can think of. And it's disgusting. It is so disgusting, this behavior.
Yeah,
everything is politicized.
Absolutely. Let me say this. I completely agree, and that's why I actually like hosting these panels where we have, both sides actually talking to it. Jarvis, can you go on mute for me just a moment, please? We have an opportunity to actually have these conversations. and actually have civil conversations. So that's what, because we are so divided. Also, let me just bring this to everybody's attention. Erica, as soon as I turned the chat back on, they came in fire. Like everybody had something to say. They was waiting for it. What's going on, Jovan? Javon? That's what I'm like, Jovan. Javon. Listen,
Jovan. Oh God, I called him that one time. It was hilarious.
Listen, they came in hot. Everybody was ready to chat. Keep tapping the screen. Let's get up to 20,000 now. I don't have to turn it off anymore. Okay.
Comment on Trump not paying for his campaign visits.
Yeah, but give me a second. Thank you for the heart.
Yep.
Is it Chulete? How do you say your name?
Hi, I'm Claire. You can call me Claire.
Hi, Claire. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
Good. And just to verify, are you voting for Donald Trump this election or Kamala Harris?
I'm not sure. I might be voting for Kennedy because he's still on the ballot, and I want him to get to 5% so that a third party can run in 2028.
Erica?
I mean, I know
it's your call.
What do you want me to do with this?
It's your call. It's your call.
What do you want me to
It's
do
your
with
call.
it? I'm not as eloquent as you.
It's your call.
Man, that is a wasted vote. That's a waste. You might as well vote for Trump. That's all I have. I know that's not super nice and all that stuff like that.
No.
It's not.
I think. Wait. I think you should vote for RFK. I think you should do it. Do it. I vote for RFK. I think you should. What state are you voting in?
RFK said not to vote for him.
Yeah, exactly. RFK definitely said not to vote for him because
from Trump.
It absolutely does. So that's why go ahead and vote for RFK. Hold on one second though.
Because she'll be taking a vote away from Trump.
Yeah.
But I said that with love, Chulette. I promise.
So Jarvis, listen, you're on this panel. I have heard your talking points, not only on my live before, but on other people on live. If you come in here talking about the black on black crime rate and all this other stuff and talking about how you have a degree in disease and all this other stuff, Jarvis, if you start if you start spreading misinformation, you will be dropped. I'm just letting you know. I've already seen your show and it doesn't go well. So if you can have a genuine conversation, you're more than welcome to stay. But I am not dealing with those talking points that I've heard you spread on multiple lives. Are we good?
Can I respond?
Go right ahead.
When you say I spread information on multiple lives, one thing that I would say here is I don't even have time to go on lives.
Jarvis,
I just go maybe twice a week. But the case here is you said I spread misinformation about criminality and talking about degrees.
No, I said you spread misinformation about black on black crime, where you have these talking points on black crime, and then you try to justify it with your degree in disease, where you talk about the actual disease and you talk about the diseases that are in the black community, blah blah blah. Literally, you said it to me. You went to Mr. Jones X Live. You said it to him. Like, I've seen you on multiple lives. I've seen your show, and I'm not interested in it. So I'm just letting you know. No, because I'm gonna give I'm gonna give him opportunity. I'm just giving you a fair warning. That's all I'm trying to do is give you a fair warning. That's it.
Beware. Okay. First of all, I have never had a show. Then, secondly, I stated that I have studied about criminality, diseases, and so on in America. I've studied in America, and I have all those information statistics in my hand. And I stated clean and clear that African Americans form about 13% of this country.
Didn't I say I didn't want to see that show again? I literally just said I didn't want to see that show again.
I don't think it was you. I think it was TikTok.
No, that was me. That was me. No. I was sitting on the disconnect. And look, he's requesting back up. Jarvis, I said no to you the first time. I let you in. I gave you a fair warning, and you're not coming back.
No, Jarvis. Go somewhere else with that crap.
Okay.
Kick rock, boulders, mount, say hell, and everything that's hard. Kick it.
Hey, Marcus. Hold on one second. Yep.
Thank you for having me, Miss Erica. Thank you for the blessing and the love and the prayers. Jocko did the same. Host, you did the same. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'll be back next time, man. I'm still following you, and I always listen to you, and I listen to what's going on. And
Hey,
I
I'll
really
just let me just leave. Howdy, partner. Let me just leave you with this thought. Like again, I know it's personal, and I get it, and you have every right to feel the way that you feel. But the one thing that I just want you to continue to think about, especially because your ballot will be cast in Georgia, which is an important place.
Yes.
Think about long term. Think about the future. Think about what the actual repercussions would be when saying that, oh, I supported Kamala Harris and I was going to vote for her before, but now I'm considering Donald Trump or whatever because of this in the moment reaction. I'll just say take a whole step back and think outside of yourself, think outside of your family, think about the entire nation, and then just go from there. But I appreciate you coming up.
Yeah, I will admit it's premature, but like you said, emotional, family, friends.
Howdy, partner.
I get it, man. And
Yeah.
I love you, brother.
You still
I
with those
appreciate
cowboy
it.
hats. God damn.
And if you don't mind dropping me,
I got
I'll
you.
see you.
All right, thank you. And
Hey, Shay.
hey, the blueprint. I'm sorry, my brother. I'm gonna rotate you out as well because we got a couple other people who want to come up. But I appreciate you hanging out with us.
All right, that's cool, man. All right, man.
All right.
Santana, I'm
so
going to
much. You
drop,
have a
honey.
good day.
Thank you so much for letting me up, okay?
Thank you so much, Tara. You know you're always welcome.
I'll
Have
see
a
you guys
great
later.
night.
Have a good night.
Have a good one. All right. So let's go ahead and get the other two people in, or I think the other two people. There we go. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, Ren. I was trying to click on the other thing, but
Hey,
you're
Ren.
in. Hey, Ren. Hey, Barb.
Hey.
Okay. So, guys, let's tap the screen, share the live out. Let's get to 200,000 likes. I know we can do this. Like, I know we can get to 200,000 likes. I know you guys also didn't like it when. Oh, wait, hold on. Howdy, partner. Shout out to Alabama for Harris / Waltz for becoming a new subscriber. W's in the chat for Alabama for Waltz Alabama for Harris / Waltz. If you want to join, we need 5 more subscribers to hit our subscriber goal. So if you're interested in joining the Discord, getting a fast pass to come up to the panel, all this good stuff, please go ahead and consider subscribing. Also, we're in subscriber fiesta, so like there's a discount. That's like a 33% discount if you decide to subscribe. So please consider subscribing. If you're not following me already, please remember to follow me, follow Erica. Let's gift the panel. We have exactly $0.00 in our daily donation goal. So if you want to support the live, the best way to do so is Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. All of my pay links are in the bio. It's going to be the same on all of them. Santana 24J. Everything is accepted. Anything is appreciated. And also, please don't forget about Erica. Anything that you donate to Erica will go to Hope Women's Center in Arizona it's a center for domestic V, and anything that you guys send, I will match. Also, W's in the chat for Miss Big Crutch. I think that's how you say it. A new subscriber. You're awesome. Thank you. So, guys, we only need 4 more subscribers to hit our goal. 4 more subscribers. Oh, we're also in the subwave. We're also in the subwave.
Need 3 more.
Also, W's in the chat for Tom, who just added $1 to our daily. Tom, I love you too. Listen, you never told me if I could tell them who you are, but I'll keep calling you Tom until you say we're G to G. But Tom added we added $1 to our daily donation goal. Oh, Ruby just sold. Let's go. W's in the chat for Ruby. W's in the chat for Ruby. Exactly. W's in the chat for Ruby.
Tom the cat, cool cat.
Yeah, he is. So we only need 2 more subscribers to close out the sub wave. 3 more subscribers for our goal, and $149 for our daily donation. That was a lot. Let's introduce the 2 new people. I'm sorry. W's in the chat for Jennifer. Jennifer just sent $1. W's in the chat for Jennifer. Thank you, Jennifer. Adding $2 to our daily goal. So yeah, no, listen, guys, you are awesome. I appreciate that. I appreciate all the love and support. Let us verify. We have Rosie. Rosie, how are you? Rosie, are you there? Rosie Maria 05. Try going back on mute and
Hi.
coming up. There you go. Hey, how are you?
All right.
Good, good, good. And just to verify, are you voting for Donald Trump this election or Kamala Harris?
Kamala Harris. That's why you wanted opposing teams. I did it by mistake.
Thank you, Sammy, baby.
Yeah, thank you so much. Oh,
Hell no, I would
I gotta
never
do
vote
a.
for that man.
I know that's right. Hey, bro, I gotta do a quick parent thing, so I'm gonna mute and turn the camera off.
You're good. You're good. Yeah, listen, we just hit the subway, Sammy, baby. I can't do it like Bone, but thank you so much, Sammy. Sammy just subscribed, and also Megalyn. Listen, you guys are freaking awesome, and also W's in the chat for Richard for adding $10 to the daily donation goal. Let's go. Okay, hold on, and then Trigger added $2. Listen, that's what I'm talking about. Thank you so much. W's in the chat all around. That is awesome. Thank you. Okay. You guys are amazing. All right, so you Rosie, you said Kamala Harris. Checking in with
Yes.
Period. Do you want me to just call you Period, or like what? Oh, Rosie's gone. I don't know where she. If you want to come back, Rosie, come back. Oh, do you want me to call you Period, or what do you want me to call you?
Oh shit, me?
Yeah.
Just call me Jay.
Jay. All right. How are you, Jay?
I'm good. How about you, my guy?
Good. Jay, are you supporting Kamala Harris this election or Donald Trump this election?
I'm going with the Trump.
Okay. All right. Perfect.
Respectfully, of course.
Yeah. No. Of course, my friend. All right. So this is how the panel shakes out at the moment, and it's an interesting panel because this is one that we haven't had before. So the actual breakdown, or you know what? Hold on. Let me get my guy Ryan back in here. You guys better not give Ryan a hard time either. Ryan.
I'm just trying to figure out how are we scared. That's all I gotta ask you.
Well, Ryan, listen, I'm not gonna put that label on you because you do come up and talk to me. So you are the exception that proves the rule, Ryan. I will give you that.
I appreciate that.
All right. So just to run through the panel, just so everyone knows who is who, we have Ren, American Housing, ODEM that are supporting Kamala Harris. We have Ryan, Rick, and you said call you Jay, right? Is it Jay?
Yeah, I don't know how to make my thing show something else.
No, it's all good. I'm gonna just put your name over here so I won't forget. I'm horrible with names.
Nice dude, right though.
Yeah. So Ryan, Rick, and Jay are supporting Donald Trump, and we have. Give me your name one more time. You said Sherry, Charlene, Claire. Okay, let me put your name here so I won't forget that. All right. So and we have Claire who is supporting RFK. All right. So, and then of course we have Erica. Guys, let's tap the screen, get up to 200,000 likes. Yeah. So let's do this since we have 1, 2, 3. We have 3 Trump supporters, we have 3 Kamala Harris supporters, and we have 1 RFK supporter. Claire, why are you voting for Robert Kennedy Jr.?
Because I am really concerned about censorship right now. And because I also think a third party should have a shot at running. And if he gets 5% of the vote, then a third party will have an automatic entree in 2028. So it's kind of a long-term, long-sighted support. I know he's not going to win, obviously, but yeah, the third party thing is important to me, and censorship, and I'm anti-war, which is why I don't support him fully, because he's Yeah, I think he's good on Ukraine and terrible on Israel.
Okay. So let me jump over to Ryan. Ryan, what do you think about that? Where you have RFK now supporting Donald Trump? What do you think about someone that's willing to vote for RFK instead of Trump, even though RFK is supporting Trump?
I mean, I like the idea. It's just that, Trump doesn't have as many, complaints. RFK doesn't have as many complaints. Half of the country is against Trump. And I understand. I think RFK speaks for, the ones who don't want to be too radical in neither side. And, his family got unalive for a reason. I think he's a threat to the establishment for sure.
Okay, so overall, you're good with her casting her vote for RFK.
Totally. I mean, anybody who's against somebody voting for a candidate, you belong in China.
Okay, that was wild. That was wild.
Ryan, you always make me laugh.
Yeah. Okay. Barb. With that being said, what do you think about her casting her vote for RFK instead of support for Kamala Harris?
Well, his reputation is not good. His own family has denounced him, and no one in his family has endorsed him. I too believe that we need a third party, but I don't think that that's the way to get there. I think that I just feel like the only way forward right now is to save our democracy, and that is to vote for Kamala Harris.
Yeah. Thank you for the heart me.
Is it Democratic that she wasn't even voted in?
No, she was.
She absolutely was.
I know by the electoral, but
yes, she was.
You know what I mean?
You mean primary?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey,
it's like the
did you?
Democrats just picked her for the voters.
Hey, Rick, did you know that no one was voted for in a primary?
Well, yeah, you technically vote for the electorals
exactly,
or something like that.
Exactly.
But you know
hold on. Who did the electors vote for?
Harris, I mean.
Okay.
Yeah, Harris.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. No. I know what you're trying to say. I know what you're trying to say, but what you're trying to say is not right.
No.
So you're trying to spin the narrative that she didn't get any votes when actually she got all the votes, and that's what matters.
Yeah.
So
Well, I think what matters to a lot of people.
That's the way the system works, and it's all legal. I'm just saying, guys. Not what the people technically voted for, and you know what I'm saying, and it's okay because that's how the system works and it's legal, but it's still. So it's I don't know. I'd be a little.
I would just let me just say these two quick things. One, when I cast my vote for the Biden-Harris administration, it was with the understanding that I am voting for both Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. So that's that, and then also two, I don't care. How the Republican Party's primary or vote works. I genuinely don't care. I don't think that Donald Trump should have been the Republican nominee. I think it should have been Nikki Haley. But guess what? I'm not voting Republican, so I don't care. So I don't understand why Republicans they care so much about that, other than it's another talking point for them.
No, people can still care. Because if they did that on my side, I'd be upset also. And and we're not. That's one of the reasons we're not actually a democracy. We're a republic, and that's okay. I'm just saying it's something that upsets me, even though it's the legal process and the way it is. I don't know.
Okay, I'm not even going to go into I'm not even going to go into the Democratic Republic or are we a democracy?
Yeah,
I'm not even going to dig into that one. Jay. Yo. Why are you voting for Donald Jimothy Trump this election?
I I just turned 18, and I don't know. Basically, like, I'm low key like scared that we're gonna get into a war, and from what I saw, like, I remember seeing all this stuff on like he like went to North Korea and shook that dude's hand, Kim Jong, and then like it seems like every other country that we should be scared of had respect for him, but I don't know if they're gonna have respect for like Biden's running mate, like in the new whatever presidential nominee.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hey Jay, what's your birthday?
2006.
What month and day?
September.
September what?
I don't know. Like, is it vital?
Yeah, it is, Jay, because I don't think you just turned 18, my friend.
What do you mean?
I don't think you just turned 18.
It's October. Why does
I know when it is, but I don't believe you.
What do I sound like?
You sound like you're not of age.
I am. I'm just new to this. I'm a senior in high school.
Exactly. You just said you're a senior in high school.
That's a baby. But he could be 18. When's
be
your birthday?
September 2006.
September 2006. Yeah, he just turned 18.
That's what it. So you okay? All right. If you believe him, we'll let him stay. Okay.
I have a September birthday. I was 18 my whole senior
No.
year.
I mean, technically 2006 is the right year, but if you're saying you believe him, we'll let him stay. Okay, cool.
What made you think I wasn't?
Just
It
because
doesn't matter.
Yeah. So let's talk to this. So one, it's super interesting the fear mongering when it comes to a possible new war, right? But even more with that is I'm sorry, I saw something in the chat that made me laugh. Even more with that, so you think it was a good thing that Donald Trump went to North Korea and met and shook hands with Kim Jong-un?
I do.
Why?
It kind of like broke what do they call it? Broke the ice. So like, I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of tension building up, and I don't know. I think it's like kind of broke the tension a little bit. Obviously, we're not chill with them, but
so do you know why no other U.S. president has visited North Korea and shook the hand of the dictator that's headed up North Korea?
I don't know. I'm assuming it's because like we got something going on with them, probably.
Yeah. Look at Ralphie. Ralphie, you're a troll. The reason why is because he's a dictator, and he's not someone that the United States has ever given credence to, has never given a seat at the table. And by Donald Trump going to North Korea, meeting with him and shaking hands with him, it made it seem as if North Korea has a seat at the world table, where one, they don't. Two, they literally are terrorizing and starving their own people. And three, they have been nothing but a threat to the rest of the world. And so that's why the rest of the world does not recognize them. And Donald Jimothy Trump said, forget what everybody else is saying, forget what the rest of the world is doing, forget what the standard practice is. I'm going to go shake hands and be friends with this dictator so he won't fire off any more boom booms. And then Kim Jong-un then proceeded to fire off more boom booms anyway. So all of that amounted to Donald Trump didn't get what he wanted through that meeting. Kim Jong-un got everything that he wanted, which now more people hold him in a higher standard because he was able to get a meeting with the president of the United States at that time, and he's just even more of a threat. That was bad.
Lots of good came from that.
You realize that there's a North Korea and a South Korea. It's because the South Korea is not does not have a dictator, and so Americans have military facilities all over South Korea, and they're there to protect us from North Korea. So we wouldn't want to, I mean, going there voluntarily, for Trump to do that was a slap in the face to many veterans and military Because I know so many people that have served in South Korea, and it's not a good place. It's a ticking time bomb.
Yep. Hold on. Oh, howdy, partner. Okay, 1 second. So, Claire, I want you to. So, Claire said something in the chat, and then Ren replied to Claire in the chat. But we have both Claire and Ren on the panel. So, I would like for this conversation to actually unfold on the panel. So, I'm going to give you two the floor. But before I do that, just real quick, guys, let's tap the screen, get up to 200,000 likes. We're 8,000 away. So let's go ahead and tap the screen. We're also $136 away from our daily donation goal. There's 200 people watching. If 136 people just send $1, we will be able to close out our daily donation goal. If you want to support the live, the best way to do so is through Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. All my links are in the bio. My name is the same on all of it, Santana24J. Everything is accepted. Anything is appreciated. And please don't forget about Erica, because any money that you donate to Erica goes to a very worthy cause. It goes to Hope Women's Center in Arizona, which they support domestic B. And anything that you actually donate to Erica, I will match. And this is until the 15th. Yes. So.
And so
can I get 15 seconds first?
1 second. Erica's talking.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead, Erica.
I lost it. I'm so tired. Oh, I got my spreadsheet. All right. So far we are up to equals sum into $350.
Yep.
And so I know I'm donating $100 to it.
So apparently, as of right now, I'm donating $350 as well.
No, apparently, you're going to be donating at minimum $450 because I'm donating.
No, yours don't count. No,
my donation don't count.
No, okay, how about you match your own donation?
Where Miss Barb?
Or how about you match my donation?
Sir.
No,
sir. I am but a lowly insert name of job employee.
Whatever. Okay. All right. Rick, I would give you 15 seconds, but I actually would prefer to give the time to the ladies first. So you and I both are going to have to take a step back. Yep. So Claire, would you like to share the statement that you made in the chat with the whole class? And then Ren, you can have that exchange that you were just having.
Sure. Well, first of all, I've never voted Republican in my life. Just FYI, I supported Kucinich. I've always been a very liberal, like leftist Dem.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. One second, real quick. Hey, mods. Also, please don't mute or block Ralphie or anything. I know he's a troll, but Ralphie's okay.
He's our troll.
Yeah, he's our troll. So please don't mute or block Ralphie, even if I'm giving him a hard time in the chat. Ralphie is okay. Don't mute or block Ralphie. I'm sorry, go ahead.
But there's one alternative to war, only one, and that's diplomacy. And when we refuse to speak to leaders, as the Biden administration has done from the beginning, they've eschewed diplomacy and gone right for proxy wars.
No.
That is very disturbing. That turned me off. That made me, I'm 51 years old. For the first time in my life, I'm not supporting a Democrat because of that reason.
What is a proxy war to you?
I don't get it.
What is a proxy war?
A
war where we give another country money and arms to fight a fight that we want to fight, but we don't want to put our own.
No, we don't give them anything. They buy it from us.
Also,
Ukraine is not buying.
Hold on 1 second, because I want to say, hold on 1 second, and I want to clarify Ren's point even more, and not what is a proxy war to you. What is a proxy war? Not to you, because sometimes people have a bad habit of saying, well, to me, this is what this means. No.
That's fair.
What exactly is a proxy war?
Is a war that's fought through another country.
No, that's not a proxy war.
A proxy war is basically where you instigate a war between two sides for your own benefit. That's a proxy war. What we're doing currently is we are not in any proxy wars, first of all. And if we're discussing, when you say that though, specifically, what conflicts are you discussing in your concern? Because I want to make sure that Ukraine. Okay.
Ukraine and Israel.
Okay. Let's start with Ukraine. Okay. With Ukraine, you do recognize that we signed the Budapest Memorandum, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Where we have to provide assistance to them because they gave up their radioactive boom booms. And we said that we would assist if they needed the help. That's what we said. So don't we need to hold up our end of the bargain?
We've violated so many agreements in that region. We also agreed after the Berlin Wall came down that we wouldn't move NATO 1 inch to the west, and every president, Democrat or Republican, moved country after country closer to Russia until we were at their doorstep. All we needed to do was say that we are not going to give Ukraine NATO membership, which we never intended to do.
We haven't given them
and
NATO
we refused
membership.
to do it. And we also, since it sounds like you know what you're talking about, you must be aware that we scuttled a peace agreement between Zelensky and Putin. They were ready to sign, and we said, no, you have to keep fighting. And after that, they have since lost a generation of human beings in that country because we refused to let them make peace.
And when was this?
2021. It happened twice, actually. Twice that they were closed. Once they actually had an agreement that they had started to sign that we scuttled. But yeah, it's twice now that we've scuttled peace. And the Ukrainians they've lost a whole generation. A whole generation.
Howdy, partner.
So the Black historian is up here. She may know a little bit more about that than I do as far as any treaties or peace agreements. But I would really love to know where did you get that from?
Howdy, partner. Also, real quick before you,
it's easy to look up.
1 second, real quick before you you get that. W's in the chat for Andrea. Thank you so much, Andrea, for adding $5 to the daily donation goal. She put help these people, and we are trying to help these people. W's in the chat. We're up to $19 of the daily donation goal, so we still have $31 left. If you want to help support the live, the best way to do so: Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links in the bio. My information is the same, Santana24J. Everything is accepted. Anything is appreciated. And don't forget about Erica, because every time you donate to Erica, it goes to a great cause, Hope Women's Center, which they support with Domestic V. And anything that you donate to her up until the 15th of this month, I will match. So we are up to $350 so far. I'm sorry. The Black Historian, would you like to chime in? And how are you, my friend?
I'm good. How are you?
I am good. I missed you. We haven't talked in like days. You make me feel some type of way.
I'm sorry. I've been working, actually.
It's okay. I'm sorry. What would you like to add?
I'm just, when people say I've been voting Democrat all this time and this is the first time I voted Republican, it just says to me, you're not black. You're not voting because she's a black woman. Her policies are the same as Joe's.
I'm sorry. That was just no. Can't go there. Don't go there.
Yeah, because I dropped you as interrupting me. So anyway,
You sound like Joe Biden. You ain't black if you don't vote for him.
Ryan, you know the rules. Calm down now.
Ryan,
Also,
why can't you ever behave?
exactly,
Behave
Ryan,
yourself.
chill out. Also, the Black Historian is a mod, so she could drop you. So just be careful.
She really could.
Also,
black people don't vote for Trump because they ain't white. You know what I mean?
you know what? Go ahead. I want
ridiculous.
to
Come
use
on.
my weekly kick.
Shay.
she is also a subscriber, and she gets access to a weekly kick.
Set himself up for that one.
Since he
cannot shut.
Interrupting people. If he can't shut up, he could have stayed up here as long as he would have kept his mouth shut.
Also, guys, W in the chat for I don't want to mess up your first name, and I know I'm gonna mess it up. Levant. I'm gonna
I
call you
didn't
Miss
see it.
Washington. Thank you. W's in the chat for adding $3 to the daily donation goal, and also W's in the chat for Stephanie for adding $5 to the daily donation goal. So that's $8. So that puts us at 27. Yeah. All right. Also, W's in the chat for Bar for subscribing. So
Oh, and
Black
while the
Historian, that
Black
was
Historian
cold.
is talking, Claire, can you make sure that you have sources to that statement that you made about the peace agreements, so we can look them up,
I
please?
looked it up.
No,
Okay.
just news.
Okay.
You know what I found?
What?
The source was Russia. Russian sources say the United States rejected Putin's
Yeah, there's
proposal
a
for a
lot of stuff I know
ceasefire.
about this.
I can't find one U.S. source, not one.
So a Russian source said that the United States is the reason that.
Okay, how about the Gray Zone, Max Blumenthal, Aaron Mate, any of those
I don't
guys?
know any of those names.
Are
Are
signed
they?
You wouldn't, because they're very liberal, and Democrats no longer are.
Well, I'm a Russian. I'm a Russian. I'm a Republican. Same as. I'm a Republican.
Same as. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Right? I'm a Republican that can see through the Trump lies and the Russian propaganda that is consistently fed to us on a minute by minute basis. And it saddens me to hear someone firmly believe everything they're told by Trump and by Russia and not be able to figure it out.
Trump and Russia weren't my sources. I just told you, Max
I'm
Blumenthal,
telling you right
Aaron
now,
Mate.
that is Russian propaganda, Shalit. That is Russian propaganda. There is nowhere that it says it was the United States that scuttled that. Ukraine has not reported that.
There's nowhere.
The United
You just learned
States
about
has
this
not
5
reported.
seconds ago.
It's all little technicalities where both
You
sides are
haven't
saying
looked at.
things.
You haven't searched. Looked
tried
into
to-
it.
I've been
I've read up
looking
on
for
this
the last
recently.
15
But wait a
minutes.
minute.
And now you're an expert, and you.
But I got a
come
better.
on.
But I got a better.
Well,
even-
I do
even more
follow
pressing
Ukraine.
question.
Hey,
But I have an even
Shay,
more
the Black
pressing question.
Historian.
And I actually raised money for Ukraine.
I have an even more pressing
You see what's
question.
happening?
Hold on. Go
We can
ahead,
talk about
Black
the reasons
Historian.
why they
Hold
say
on. Hold
each
on.
other.
Hold on 1 second,
We're
Rick.
doing that.
Hold on 1 second.
And I
Rick.
just have a question for Shay. Shay, you see what's happening right now?
Yes, I do.
Ren, you see it?
What's happening? I don't see
You
it.
don't
What
see
is
it?
it that the white
No.
women are fighting?
Yes.
The white on white crime.
Is this white on white crime?
You know what I call that?
I have never seen this before.
The attempted
God.
assassinations. You know what I call those?
Rick, get your
Republican
people.
on Republican crime.
No, let it happen.
So we ain't worried
Let
about
it
that Republican on Republican crime.
Hold on, real quick, because we got somebody new to the panel. Sandra, how are you? Sandra, I'm gonna send you an invite to unmute. Sandra, how are you? Touch your profile and then click the mic, and it'll allow you to unmute.
I'm from Butler, PA too.
Sandra going once. Sandra going twice. All right, Sandra, I'm gonna have to go ahead and drop you down, my friend. I think she was just coming off mute too. Sandra, if you were coming off mute, request right back up. I'll give you the spot back. If not, I'm gonna grab somebody else. Cause it looked like you were just about to so I'm sorry. Somebody said don't let her move on. make her prove her sources. I'm sorry, go ahead. Ryan, you can't come back. The Black Historian used her weekly kick on you. Like you're gone for the day. You can't come back. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I just had. So you have these sources, but let's just say, for shits and giggles, that was the case. That they didn't talk about peace. What was the reason for it? What was the reason that
This certainly doesn't make Biden look good,
right
to have
like,
that
what
continuing situation.
Why that's not logical. I tend to operate in logic, so I'm not understanding. Let's just say that is the truth. Why haven't we heard about that? Wouldn't that have been a really good place for that to
Well,
be
that
yelling from the
we haven't heard
rooftop?
about that because of censorship. We haven't heard about that more widely, although it was widely reported,
Hold on.
even
No
in.
one's censoring Trump's lies, so why would they censor that?
Wait a minute. Hold on. Time out. Pause. Pump the brakes. So you're telling me that they are censoring this story. Now there are Republicans who have all this information, but it's being censored. But the people in Ohio are being accused of pedicide. Come on now. Do you not see how those things don't track? Do you not see the disconnect there? Like the cognitive
No, because
dissonance
both of
in-
those things make Biden look good, look better than he.
How does that happening in Springfield make Biden look good?
Explain that to me, because I feel like I'm in the upside down.
Because he looks ridiculous. You're bringing it up because it makes Trump look ridiculous.
Yeah, it is ridiculous because
But
he
if it was
repeated a
true,
lie.
how would
Right,
that make
exactly.
him look
That's what I'm saying. So,
ridiculous?
but she's saying that somehow this is equivalent.
So you're
of
admitting he
saying that
repeated a
anything is
lie?
allowed that makes Trump look bad. Anything is allowed that makes Biden look good. I mean, that's how it works.
No.
So they were trying to make
I just
Biden
want to
look
say
bad
this
with
real
that.
quick. I just want to say this real quick. No one has to try to make Trump look bad at all. He does that all on his own, like eloquently.
He don't need no
I promise
help.
you, none, not even a little bit.
He don't need a lick of help to make himself look ridiculous.
What's
And-
going on, RC Dubs? Sorry.
And not even just that. And then if we're gonna follow this down the path. You said you're voting for RFK. We're talking about the same RFK that cut off a whale's head and had whale guts flying in his children's face.
I mean,
Ren, did you just snort? Ren,
No, I didn't.
Stephanie did.
Stephanie just snorted.
The same guy that has been accused of messing around with the person that was doing the stories with him, the journalist lady whose name I can't remember right now.
And I bet you don't know that Emhoff has been credibly accused of
by who?
slapping a woman.
Cite your sources.
The person, I know exactly what story she's talking about. The one where the person wouldn't state their name because they didn't want people to know it was them. You mean to tell me in the United States of America, where they would probably pay darn good money to get that story, all of a sudden she don't want to say nothing?
Also, Doug
What's the name of
Emhoff.
Kennedy's
Doug,
victim,
hold on. Doug Emhoff is
running for
rich.
president.
He is rich. So at the very least, he would be sued because America is very sue happy. Like he would be sued for slapping someone.
Wouldn't you think the same of Kennedy? I mean, why doesn't that logic apply to Kennedy?
Kennedy's a felon.
Yeah, that's
What?
true.
What's the
Yes.
source on that?
RFK is a
He's not
felon.
Why?
And a drug addict.
A drug, because he has a
he went to jail
substance
because he
problem.
was defending the environment, like as a protester. Are you kidding?
Girl was convicted of
Can I talk about the NATO
narcotics
thing
offense.
before everybody gets way off?
Hold on, nope. So on September the 16th, 1986, Kennedy was charged with H, possession in Rapid City, South Dakota. He pled guilty to a single felony charge of possession of H in February of 1984, whereupon he was sentenced to 2 years probation and community service. So yeah, he had that hard stuff on him.
Yeah.
He had it on him.
And
Yeah,
he wrote in a
he
book about
fully
how he
admits
was
to
gonna
that. And of
accuse-
course, I'm sure you guys haven't heard him talk about his addiction or what he wants to do about
Still
addiction
doesn't make it
because
not
of the
true.
propaganda machine and
Right.
the censorship
Hey.
machine.
Hey,
You
Claire,
know nothing
Claire,
about
Claire,
Kennedy.
Claire.
You know nothing about him.
Claire, hold on. Claire, I knew he was a felon.
Yeah, you know all
I know.
all these random stories.
I
You
know that
all
he
these
has a
absolute
brain worm.
nonsense stories. What do you know about his platform?
I know that
he's an anti-vaxxer.
Yeah, I know that as well. I also know that
He's
he's
not
not.
an anti-vaxxer.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
Yes, he is. He doesn't
He's
even
not an
He
believe in
might try to
anti-vaxxer.
clean it up somehow, but he's an anti-vaxxer.
Okay, hold on one second. Hold on one second. Hold on one second.
He's pro further study of vaccines.
Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Frankie, how are you?
I am doing very well tonight, and I did watch a debate, CNN with RFK. I watched from start to finish, and I listened to him very carefully. First off, it's very hard to follow him the way his vocals are. I'm not making fun of him, but that part is hard to follow. Also, all he did was slam the other candidates the entire time. Now, I will say I did agree with his stance on Israel. I fully support Israel. I listened to his stance on abortion. I'm pro-choice.
AB. Also, I'm sorry, but watch TikTok friendly language. And American Housing Union. I was definitely coming to you next, but I'm sorry. Go ahead, Frankie.
Otherwise, all he did was bash the other candidates. And that's a huge red flag in my book. He presented nothing of his own. He presented no solutions of his own. It was all mostly, you can't trust these other two because these other two are whatever. So, no to Choulette.
Claire.
Wait, I'm sorry, Claire. He didn't sell me. That's probably why he didn't get the ratings that he got, and that's probably why he ended up dropping out.
Yep, good stuff. Real quick,
Am I allowed to say no?
Hold on one second. Yeah, because I'm going to come back to you, but I also want to go to American Housing Union because he hasn't had an opportunity to speak. But then also I want to let Rick get the mic for a minute as well because we don't want to forget about Rick. So American Housing Union and then Rick.
Awesome. Yeah, I just wanted to say thanks for having me. I do have to drop pretty soon.
Sorry.
Would you mind if I make a quick plug though before I do?
Depends on what you're plugging.
Fair. Plugging the organization I work. I'm the founder of the American Housing Union. I have a quick 30-second spiel.
Go right ahead.
Okay with it? Cool. Well, again, thanks for having me in the live. I really do appreciate what you do host, getting everyone around to have civil conversation, civil discourse. It's very impressive these days. For those of you who don't know, my name is Chris. I'm the founder of the American Housing Union. Our goal is to end homelessness in the United States and directly build communities across America. We're going to make housing more accessible and more affordable for every American. We're going to make our housing bill of rights the gold standard of communities around the country, and we're going to pull people out of poverty by making home ownership part of the American dream again. If any of this sounds like a fight that you're willing to join, go ahead and hit that follow button. We're very new, but our content is coming in the near future, and I'd love for everyone here to be a part of it. I do appreciate your time again, host.
Absolutely. Thank you. And hey, you're welcome back on the panel anytime. I'm sorry that we didn't give you much time on the floor.
That actually sounds a lot aligned with what Kamala Harris is also proposing. For those of you who are paying attention, that's all.
Yep, absolutely. Rick, or you know what, real quick, before we give the floor to Rick, guys, just an FYI, I do have a hard stop. So we're going to start to kind of wind down soon. I do have a hard stop. But until then, let's get the likes up to 250,000 likes. Tap the screen. Let's share the live out. Also, we still have $123 left in our daily live goal. There's 236 people watching. So if 123 just send $1, just $1, 4 quarters, 100 pennies. Right? If you guys send 100 pennies, we can knock this out the water. So Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all of my pay links are in the bio, and it's all going to be Santana24J. If you like the live, you enjoy the live, you want to support it, the best way to do so is that way. Everything is accepted, anything is appreciated, and please, please, please don't forget about Erica. Ralphie, I see you putting things in that. Ralphie, you donate to. You need to hit Erica's pay links, because everything that you send to Erica, all the donations go to a very worthy cause. It goes to Hope Women's Center in Arizona. They support Domestic V, and so anything that you guys donate to Erica up until the 15th, I will match. Ralphie, you sitting down here in the comments, I better hear Erica reading off a Cash App or a Venmo or PayPal or something from you. So anyway,
He ain't got no money.
Ralphie got all the money sitting down there in the chat talking. Rick, it's on you.
All right, I'm just gonna fire through a couple things real quick.
Can we just say one thing, or I guess I give your thoughts, and then Ralphie talking about he'll donate in crypto. One, howdy partner, go ahead, Rick.
He ain't got no money.
The dogs and cats thing. If you look on Springfield City Council page on YouTube,
hold on.
They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. Eat the cats.
I'm just all saying, I don't know if it's happening, but on March 12th, which is the day before Trump said something.
We're not going to talk about dogs and cats.
Before Trump said anything, March 12th, their city council page, they talked about it. That's all I'm saying.
It's not
and I don't know if it's
true.
happening.
God.
I'm just saying they did address it on their city council page.
You could go before Springfield City Council and say whatever you wanted.
Hold on, E. What's worse, eating dogs and cats, or eating bears and whales? Rick, go ahead with your next point, man.
How am I supposed to answer that question?
Yeah, I don't know if it happened. I'm just saying they did talk about it in their city council meeting, and it's on video from way before Trump said it, March 12th, an hour and 40 minutes in. You can look for yourself, see what you think. Trump's debts for his campaign, they never signed any contracts with places. 60 of the places they went are okay with paying for the services rendered. He did sign contracts with 6 places. 5 or
He wanted to
paid for-
impound his
Did I talk?
place in Montana because of unpaid
Could I
debt.
talk real quick?
Hold on. Yeah, just let him go.
I'm just going through the facts. 5 or 6 places did try to bill him that he didn't have contracts with, that he did have contracts with. He paid all but one of them, which was the Tucson, I believe, because he said their police. It was actually the campaign manager said the police didn't stop the people from rioting, so they didn't do their job.
Riots in Tucson.
I'm just saying that's what they said, but he did pay anybody he had a contract with except the Tucson for that reason.
Dude,
and then for the NATO thing, it was the Warsaw Pact, and then it was clean. It was straightened out with the CFE, which is the Conventional Armed Forces Treaty, which said you can only have from the Atlantic Ocean basically to the Russian border so much of certain artillery, so much of soldiers, so much of bases, and the U.S. And I'm not saying whose fault it is. The U.S. did put a couple bases that they say don't count because they don't consider them permanent. They removed barrels from tanks and said that they're not counted as operational tanks anymore. And then they say Russia has illegal forces in, I forget what the 2 countries are. There's 2 countries that used to be part of the USSR, and the Russia says, well, they're not part of our country anymore, so those soldiers don't count for us being
Okay.
And I'm just saying why those are the reasons that they argue.
All right, time out.
That's like misinformation central.
Listen, Rick. It like you had to be sitting there writing everything down, and you was like, I'm gonna get this out, or I'm gonna pop. Howdy, partner. Rick, hold on. He absolutely just did. You absolutely just did.
Filibuster this, bro.
Okay, 1 second. Is it Mill RN? How are you?
Oh, please be a Trump supporter, because I need one right now.
Wait, Mill RN? How are you?
No, there's no way an RN is a Trump supporter. So, okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna send you a request to come off mute. Mill RN going once. Thank you for the heart me. Mill RN going twice. Mill RN, I'm going to drop you down. Up above it, how are you, my friend?
I'm doing very well. Thank you for having me up. Sadly, Frankie, I am not a Trump supporter. I mean,
Yo.
Yeah, sorry
kind
to
of a weird
break
thing
your
to
heart.
say, but I am 41. I live in a blue state. I am kind of on a journey to try to understand where some of these guys are coming from with their ability to be a Trump supporter, and I have found but I'm a public school teacher. I'm trying to fight a lot of misconceptions about what goes on in schools, and I'm learning a lot about the people of this country and myself, and it's a lot of fun.
Okay, perfect. And real quick, is it Papla? How do you say your name?
It's just help.
Palp. Okay.
Yep.
Palp. And just to verify, are you supporting Kamala Harris this election or Donald Trump?
That's a dumbass question.
Why the fuck you up here?
What exactly?
Hold on.
Like, get the fuck
Hold on. Are you supporting Kamala Harris this election or are you supporting Donald Trump?
DOJ.
Okay, thank you for answering the dumbass question with the dumbass answer. All right, so listen, guys, real quick before we get into it, I'm just gonna level set with everybody. I have 8 minutes. 8 minutes into the top of the hour, and then we're gonna have to wrap this up. So within the next 8 minutes, I'm gonna ask everybody to tap as much as you can, share the live out, gift the panel, donate to the daily donation goal, donate to Erica. If there's anybody who want to subscribe, let's do it. Let's blow it up. Let's go out with a huge bang. I am gonna just open up the panel. I will start with the Black Historian. Black Historian, you got 1, 2, 3 Trump supporters to decide who you want to talk to, and we'll just go from there. Howdy, partner.
Why do you always give me to go first?
Because I enjoy you so much.
I just want to know, how do they feel voting alongside the Proud Boys, neo-Nazis, and the Triple K?
Can I answer
They
this?
sit there and they say, "I'm sorry, I wasn't finished answering my
I'm
question."
sorry.
And they have impulse. They don't have impulse control. Knowing that they sit here and they talk about, I'm not racist, I'm not bigoted, but you voting alongside them. Go ahead.
All right. Real quick, anyone that's looking to donate, please just click on my picture and go to my page. The link is in the bio. It's the link tree. It's Venmo, PayPal, and Cash App are available.
Also, listen, D-Ball, whatever, however you say your name, you always come in here, you never come up on the panel, but you keep tagging me in those videos. Stop tagging me in the videos and come up to the panel and defend Donald Jimothy Trump yourself. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, you can answer. Jay, go ahead.
Is this for anybody?
This is for, yeah, Jay, you got the floor.
Yeah, so you said like whoever's voting Trump's voting with like neo-Nazis and stuff.
Hold on, child. Miss Deborah, thank you so much for the $100. Sorry, my battery's dying. Thank you so much for the $100 PayPal. You know I love you, girl. Thank you so very, very much. Santana, you need to stop talking about your pockets. I'm trying to tell you.
I mean, like, what in the world is happening? Also, thank you to Skin and Beely Kinkley. I don't know how you say that, but we got a new sub. W's in the chat for Skin. Listen, Miss Ladyball, you're unaliving me up here. I got kids. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, so I heard your point. So like, yeah, we're voting alongside like neo-Nazis and stuff. But I saw the statistic, and it was saying how like 98% of people who vote Trump are
okay with racism.
Don't have like anything on the criminal.
Them started KKK.
Triple
And I
K.
saw. It's my turn, please.
I was the host.
No, it's not. Okay, so would somebody else like to answer the question?
I could throw some stuff out there.
Go right ahead.
The way,
Not conspiracy theories, though. Please, I've had enough of that.
the way it was asked, how do you vote for people who are along neo-Nazis? Well, you could say, how do you vote for a party that started the Triple K? To vote for the party that was one of the reasons they were
That's not true.
were brought up was to help fight against that stuff is true. It's not conspiracy or
That's not true.
But I'm just saying that's not that's kind of a twisted way to ask a question. Which they are, but it's kind of just
You know who started the Triple K?
Hold on, Black Historian. Like, he knows what he's doing. So Rick has been hanging out with us for a while. So, and also, Rick, if you're not following me, follow me. You are invited to come back. Rick knows what's going on, and he knows that that's a misleading statement, because he also knows that the parties switched, and the people that were quote unquote Democrats, the people that were quote unquote Democrats are now the people that are Republicans. So I know Rick knows that, even though he made that statement.
Yeah, but Dem policy still hurts. The
Black Historian Rick, he's trying to say that to make a point, but Rick has clearly demonstrated he's smart enough to know what he's saying.
Yeah, I was just saying the way she asked that question, that's kind of deceiving, and
The way I
it's more of an
asked the
accusation than a question.
No, it wasn't, because they do support him, and you do support a man that has been endorsed
Sorry to jump.
by the Triple K. Again, you know who started the Triple K? Racist white conservative men who lost the war. Y'all associate yourselves with losers.
You could also say you're saying racist. You could say white people fought to help free slavery.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and drop you down. Your signal is really bad, and every time you try to talk, it breaks up.
Yeah,
I mean, you can't help who's voting in the same or what was that Bird guy who was he was in with the Democrat Party and supported them. He was in the Triple K. How could you vote in something that he endorsed? It's the same thing. It's just it's something that's just divisive and not really an honest way to have a conversation.
He was in the Triple K for 8 months, and then he dedicated the rest of his life for fighting for equality for Black people and for minorities. You missed that part.
No, I'm just saying it's way you're saying it is just a divisive way and kind of a misleading way of asking the question.
It wasn't misleading.
It's more of an accusation than a question.
It wasn't an accusation. Can somebody pull up the article where you can show where David?
I have like 90 seconds.
Wait. I think just to bottom line this, howdy partner. To bottom line this question, Rick. How are you okay, howdy partner, with voting for someone that races, open, proud races, are saying this is my guy? How are you okay with that? Plain and simple.
Because who they say is their guy also has better economic policy. Even though some people don't see it, I think a lot of stuff does benefit the minorities a lot better, such as
that's not
under
true.
Trump.
That's not true.
Those
That's
higher
not true.
African American
1 second, go ahead.
Higher African American savings.
Rick, stop with the monologue and the untruths. Come on, dude. Go ahead, right above it.
Yeah, that's nonsense. The truth of it is, the reason that they can come to terms with voting alongside the schmazzies and whatnot is, to quote the great Zach De La Rocha of Rage Against the Machine, some of those who work forces are the same who burn crosses. It's them. They're the same people. They don't care. That's who they are. That's why they can vote with them, because they look around and they see themselves. They see each other. It's the racism. It's always been the racism. It always will be the racism.
I'm pro-Schmortion, but that's like asking how can you vote for a party that unalives babies? It's just a
because we understand
saying you agree with them because you vote that same way.
Don't do that, Rick.
I'm just saying it's not an honest way of going at it.
I'm just gonna quote.
Just because somebody votes similar to stuff doesn't mean you have the same values.
I'm gonna call Andrew Gillian to you. I'm not calling Trump racist. I'm simply saying the racists believe he's racist.
Hold on. And on that note, Rick, up above it, I appreciate you both. I'm gonna go ahead and drop you guys down.
We gotta go.
Thank you, Santana.
Thank you, guys. Shay,
Yeah.
I kept you specifically just in case you wanted to add anything else. But I like the last word that you just dropped on us.
No, that was it. I just, it's just their ear. It seems like their ears close when you tell them that it's racist, and then they like, no, it's not.
It's not that they close. They go la 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 la. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. La 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 la. That's what happens. So anyway, I appreciate you so much.
Thank you for stopping by, Shay.
It's always a pleasure to see you guys.
Yeah, likewise. Love you more.
Have a great night.
You too. Bye bye.
E, what do you have for the people?
What do I have for the people? Oh, tonight was interesting per usual. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. We're going to be on regular time tomorrow, right?
Yeah, we will. Also, E, like, wait, you got your thing starting, or wait, you're starting at 30 minutes after, right?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and do the plug. It's like 191 people right here.
Oh, okay, cool. So I'm going to be doing my live after this just for a little bit. It's Everything with Erica. If you want to come up and we can talk about pretty much anything as long as we keep it respectful. Yeah, so I'll be doing that on my page. You all are welcome to join. I look forward to seeing you. And yeah, that's pretty much what it is. And we'll see what happens. I'm kind of nervous because it's just going to be me.
Yeah, it is. It is going to be the star of the show. It will be fun. All right, E. Hey guys, real quick. Like I know I'm at time, but I have a thing. Like, can we get a quick power tap to get us to 250,000? We're at 248,000. Like, real quick. Thank you for the heart, man.
And why you guys
real quick.
tap,
Howdy, partner. Real quick.
Why you guys tap? Shout out to the most amazing woman I've come across on this app. She is definitely a giver, and she is helping the women of the Hope Women's Center out here in Maricopa County. Miss Lady Ball. I call her Miss
hurting my
Deb.
pockets.
And
Jeez.
forget all of that. She is absolutely doing great things. Like, she's our biggest contributor yet. What is that? I don't know the word, but she's given the biggest donation thus far, and I definitely appreciate you, Miss Deb. And so, thank you. I just wanted to give her a proper shout out, a proper thank you.
Yeah, no, she is dope. She is dope, and she also sends me cowboy hats, so I love her because I love cowboy hats. Yeah,
thank you, Miss Deb.
All right, guys.
All right, bro.
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, guess what?
What?
Guess what?
What?
I'm going outside tonight. Wish you luck.
Enjoy yourself. Be good.
I'm gonna try. I'm be real bad.
Listen, I have a date tonight, so
yes, with that beautiful woman.
I have a date. Howdy, partner. I'm gonna be wine and dine. No, I'm gonna be wine and dine.
Oh, she wine and dining.
Wine and dine. You know,
management.
Sprinkle. So. Anyway, guys, listen, thank you for all the likes, the shares, the taps, the love, the laugh, the new subscribers, the gifts, the donations. Thank you for everything. Thank you for being here. We will, tomorrow, brunch with my creator at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. We will have my brother Bones _ the streetwear creator. He is going to be the special guest tomorrow for brunch with my creator. So please join us. Pay attention. Thank you all for being here.
I feel like y'all was keeping secrets from me. That's all
absolutely. And then tomorrow night we will be back on the normal time. I love you guys, and as always, E, peace.